told me she got her pay rise.
Ooh,
Love to
lovely
see young
job
people
there.
doing their thing, man. She has to work hard for that as well.
I bet.
Just bank a certain amount.
What is on MD&D, yeah.
And who is the next guest going to be contacting?
For real, innit?
Me.
But we should have wrapped up by then.
No.
No. Oh, shit,
I don't
no.
come about 5:30.
6:30.
No. Yeah, sorry, 6:30. Yeah, so we wouldn't have wrapped up by then.
No, we wouldn't have, no.
So I've just got to. How would I let you guys know?
You'll have to. It's either you give him my number
Mm-hmm.
to,
Yeah, I'll do that.
to message me, or
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Brenda, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's good? What's good?
Where are your shoes? Same charismatic thoughts.
Sometime.
Such a villager. You alright?
You said you're vlogging as well, yeah?
That's why she don't answer her phone. You left me in the cold.
Sorry, mate.
I was wearing a big coat, boy. I was shaking, boy.
Long time. Too long. Well, no, actually, I told you the other day, didn't I? Outside my road.
Yeah.
Right, hold on.
I like that. You say vlogging now?
Do I have your
Your face on the vlog.
Come on. Yeah.
Do I have your number?
Times podcast, baby. Let's go.
We're taking to turn.
You should, yeah, from group chat.
Yeah, I need to. You know, I need to shut up.
We're gonna reload that deadline.
I mean, I printed these out. I don't know if you want it, but
Get
I
that more popping
I'll
again.
print it out for myself because I'm going to put it here. So it's easier to quickly
Me? Would I want it?
glance, huh?
Would I want it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you
No,
want
no,
it,
no,
your
no.
one's here, but if not, then you can leave it.
Oh, you mean for Kyle?
So
Yeah. You can look on your phone.
Yeah,
everything.
no, I'll have it. Yeah, I'll have it.
Hey, get
And let me get his business number.
That's it. That's
So if you want to give me his mobile number, then I can pass it on.
Turn down the light in a bit. I don't know, it's just because I can't see myself in
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
So
He said he's live stream. I don't know if we have the link yet, so
I can't. I'd like to see myself.
yeah. So
Turn it on and then just.
I think we need to get tighter than that. I don't think we should see our knees.
When it started.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, so I think once he sits down, we can.
So I have to anyway, because that's in the way.
yourself, yeah.
This is in the way.
Yeah, I think it's gonna mute.
That needs to go there. That needs to be
yourself.
right.
Yeah.
You're alright. Where are you sitting?
So you're going to be
Sitting there.
sat here.
It's gonna be nice and cozy.
The pressure.
The
pressure's
where
getting
you're
worse.
sitting.
Do you mind if
Wait
I
for the
get
wear
that
socks.
pink light a
I
little bit
just had
behind?
Listen,
Outdoors,
listen. I didn't know either. I didn't know
Is that
either.
a shower out?
Martin, do you lot want the
Podcast
white
studio,
wall?
you know, there was like
As
shoes
before.
off. I thought, you know what,
There's a curtain there,
I'm not
but
getting
you
caught out.
usually have
Do you
the
know
white
what? I
together.
quite like this wall.
Yeah.
But if there's any way that...
You want a white wall?
See, no, I think I like this wall that we've got now. But I'm thinking, can we see what the light looks like if there's any different?
Can we zoom in more? So that you only so you don't see.
Can't see
knees?
much, but there is.
It's not like
It's very
that,
subtle.
isn't it?
Is that okay?
Nothing but the rent. You can kind of see.
Get back a bit.
Yeah, you can.
You can, yeah, you can.
That's if you zoom out. Cam, zoom out a little bit.
You can't see anything.
Unless, is there any way that, is there any way that I can go in the middle? Like behind in the middle maybe? And then just point it upwards?
Yeah, point it.
Like up in the ceiling?
What are we talking about? That
The
colour?
light, but I don't know if, because it's our colour, but I'm just thinking, I like the background here. If you girls want the white, I don't mind, but.
I don't know what
just
the
thinking
white
of
looks
the
like.
back.
It's very faint.
The white will look exactly the same as before, isn't it?
No, I think there'll be more purple coming through if it's the white, no?
Yeah, the purple would come through. So
What do you think?
let's just
Let's
show
do
you.
white then.
Zoom out, zoom all the way out.
Yeah, it is zoomed out.
How is it? Okay.
Yeah, so it camera
So-
backwards.
So gently.
Okay, yeah.
Generally backwards.
To be honest with you, it's better to have the curtains.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
that's fine.
Let's just do that.
Can we
Then.
move this light?
More
Move
sophisticated.
it through this way, so oh, it's already here.
Sorry, just-
That's cool.
Have you had a look at some of the questions?
I didn't send it.
You didn't
Oh,
send it?
sorry,
No,
sorry.
sure.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm so
I love
late.
this.
I
I
just
love
thought I
this.
didn't want to throw you off.
So I'm going to be kind of, let's say, chairing. But
It's the
we're all
host
going to be
for
asking
today.
questions in between.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do you want to give him a look now then, whilst we're setting up?
Yeah.
Yeah, give him. I don't know.
Yeah,
so-
give him a look.
No, no,
Yes, sir.
it's up to
I
you.
was going to say, but fine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Get a drink.
Would you like a drink of water?
No, I'm good. I got
Well, I didn't let you in.
Yeah, we've got some water.
I didn't forget that.
I'm not the main man in Lakey, so I ain't a designer.
Oh, you're not? Okay, that's good.
Oh,
to know.
I
At least
never,
we can get rid of that then.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know about that question.
I didn't know that. Oh, okay, so are you like co-designer or what? I know it's your thing, right, or not?
No.
He's the main man.
Business partner?
That's the best way to put it now.
The
Yeah.
what, sorry? The brand?
Brand advocate.
I'm gonna say brand ambassador. That's how I
Brand
put myself.
ambassador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't support you
Hey.
when they think it's yours,
Can I have the link?
so it's best to be in the
The
background.
link. I feel like it's.
Brand ambassador.
Yeah.
If I'd known, I wouldn't have won anything.
You've got to be a Lakey video. I would have wore that.
Brand ambassador.
You know what? Yeah, we've had things on the hold for the past year, but
Okay.
we're gonna bring it back
Yeah.
in the new year. Yeah. Because I've been focused on the venue, and he's been focused on. He got a new job with a record label, and he's got a printing company.
Oh, wicked.
So he's just been full time. But I said
That's
to him,
you,
"Let's
yeah.
Get on
Thanks
it.
very
get back
much.
on it." Yeah.
Alright. So let's have a look. I still feel like
What do you think? What do we look like? Are we all right?
Open it more.
Tightening
We're not
in.
showing in any knees. Sorry.
Is it a bit?
Showing in any knees.
Get rid of more.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah.
I reckon
There
that
it
is.
is. Huh? Check my email. Okay.
Phone's on silent.
Can I have my
guys.
phone, please?
Oh.
Good time.
Yeah, we seem to be all right, actually. What do I look like? Start the shade.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's changed.
I wouldn't have done this if I knew the light was just gonna be.
What, your face?
Nice.
Yeah.
Your face is it's fine. On
Does it
camera.
look good?
That's good.
It doesn't look too much.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
It doesn't even look too much off camera, to be fair.
I don't think it's come through yet. The live link.
Like talking head videos, YouTube videos. You got the link?
Oh, with the W Lounge podcast one.
No,
You
this
sent it
yours.
to personal.
Yeah, yours personal.
Oh, somebody's calling me. Was that you?
What do you think?
Point.
Decent? Okay, so obviously, probably not all of them will be asked, but we shall try. Yeah, and we'll just try and like move around and organically get the answers out.
Mhm.
Of that it is about you at the end of the day,
Mhm.
to a degree. But we're gonna try and have our own
Yeah.
like experiences and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we're pretty much okay to
Yeah,
go,
I think we're good to go.
aren't we? Really?
Yeah.
Welcome to W Lounge Podcast, where we talk about our relationships.
No, it's not.
Huh?
No, sorry, the link. Sorry, it's not.
Oh, you wanna
through.
see it? It's not coming through.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait, let me just change this thing because
Is it?
Let me check.
you're not a designer.
I think that's not right either. I don't know about that's
Brand
the mic's
ambassador.
in Brandis like
Mm-hmm.
in her shot. I don't like that.
So what was
Just
that?
W Lounge group.
W Lounge. Okay. Oh,
Oh no, wait. How was it before? I liked it before.
No. I don't like the. I don't. Ugh, I can't speak. I don't like the mic in your shot. I don't like it to be in
Oh,
in shot. It's horrible.
What do you mean,
How
right
am
in
I
front of your
gonna-
face?
No, if you look here up at the screen,
Because
you
mine's
see
gonna be
it's
like that.
Oh, it's a bit better.
Are we not going to do a mic check as well?
Me. Yeah, let's do that now then.
Yeah, decent. Oh, I look good. Chai.
What episode is this one? How many episodes in now?
This is season 2.
Season 2. What episode will it
Yes.
be? We don't know yet.
7.
What one? We don't know.
I think it's 7 because we did 6.
Go first. we don't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know which one. Yeah. Depends
Oh.
on.
An order that you
Yeah, it
put.
depends on
But
what's
it's
going
too
to be.
easy. But that's before he.
It depends on what's more. It depends on the delivery of everything. We'll determine which one goes out first.
First.
Focus.
So yours is obviously about fat shaming and stuff like that. Perfect time to really release it as soon as we can, because people are obviously eating, like getting a bit
Christmas.
wild, Christmas, like, and a lot of people go to the gyms. I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw some of the stats there, but a lot of them go
No, I
to the
didn't see
gym
it.
like roughly January
January
to
time.
February,
Yeah.
as you know, yeah.
And they fall off.
And then they fall off. Do you know? Oh, I was about to tell you now, but there was something really. Oh, it was so funny. But I will read it out later. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, wow, okay. Oh, but thank you for coming, though.
Oh, that's a minor.
Appreciate that. All right.
The girls
So
requested
first-
you, Shazam.
Huh?
The girls requested you. They said, we want Shazam.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Because you're into
yeah.
fitness.
I asked it.
So she was the plug, yeah.
It made
That's
sense.
jokes.
It made sense.
Yeah,
I
we
was
went
like,
we went
wasn't
college
that
together.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
that I needed.
yeah.
I said, you wanted to do it. I was like, oh, I happen to know.
yeah.
That's jokes.
College days.
College days. That's
SFX.
yeah, that's it.
And then
It's a fact.
raving, I guess.
Mm.
I'm probably bumped into you at raving in there, in EC. Soulful House.
Them
Soulful
days
House
there,
days.
boy.
Yeah.
Out and about.
Soulful House. Are you a bit of house head, yeah?
You know what's mad, yeah?
At the time.
At the time, yeah. But now I hardly go house raves.
Just chill, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Because now when all my friends here are like proper house heads, they're like, you don't like house. I'm like, you think I don't, but I could take it to a certain amount. I think what changed was when I started flying to America frequent. And like,
Hip hop.
yeah, it got to be. Like, when you're in the strip club there and they're playing tunes, it's,
Ace of Spades.
no, it's a vibe. It's a different vibe. Like,
Okay.
it just, the energy is different there. Like before, I liked hip hop, but not like that. But when I got out there, it just,
Mad.
yeah, it's different. Yeah. So I kind of faded out that scene and
Right.
stayed more in the other scene.
Hip hop. How did the Americans receive you?
Oh, they love me out
Being a
there.
British boy. Being a Londoner.
I get more love out there than here.
Yeah. A lot of British people say that.
Yeah.
So strange.
Cool.
Like
yeah,
everything I do here, if I did it
We
there
amplified.
by at least 20 times,
for sure.
yeah.
So why are you not going over there?
Getting a working visa is hard.
Ooh,
That's the reason
shy.
why we
I
started
think
recording
that's
it, have we?
right, you know.
So that's why I got the venue first.
That's too dark.
Because the plan was to get
Whatever like that
3 or
is,
4,
that's perfect.
stack up, show the USMC, the blueprint.
Ah,
and
okay,
say,
okay,
"Alright,
cool.
I'm trying to
Sweet. And that one's nice
do
as
that
well,
over
yeah.
there. Then in January, I start a course in splicing fiber optics.
But that light
Splicing.
there.
So fiber optics. That's like internet cabling and that.
Yeah.
But basically my godson's granddad, he does splicing, then he does testing, and he's just kept on getting qualified. So he was like, listen, I wanna
Those
bring
two
you
are
on
so
board and I want you
nice.
to do
Whatever
splicing
those
side
two
of things.
cameras are.
He's like, if you do the course and get your van, get equipment, and get your van, get equipment, yeah, then he was like,
It's time to
between 6 to 8 months, your day rate could be £800 plus.
Brand.
So I said I'm going to jump on with him, then bring a couple of my boys to work for me.
And I can also help you. I can also help you with visa as well. But by the time you do that, you might be so set and comfortable.
I will be, but the thing is, I'll say to them, I want the business visa to put Lakey there and the other businesses there, so I can hop in between. Because the thing is, I wanted to live there before properly, but I'd rather be transatlantic. Yeah. That way I could amplify my businesses over there.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Yeah.
So are you happy
So
to
I'm
be in
like-
that position?
But it's
though?
way
Or do
more
you want
money
to move
over
the
there,
chair?
boy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me.
My boy
I
just
wanna
opened a
I wanna
shisha
kind
spot.
of face him a little bit,
So maybe
so that it's
And
like an
showed me that.
organic feel.
First years,
I like this.
the
This angle's
first
good.
month's turnover, and I was just like my head
This
literally
is
snapped back.
cool.
a little bit more
There's quite a lot of shisha spots here
even if she
though.
does move.
Yeah.
Say there's as much over there.
So I don't know. You're not professional.
There is,
So if I
but
move like that,
everything's
You're not
bigger.
the professional.
Oh,
So like
move to my
my
left,
business partner
like
that I
this.
do someone love with over here,
Yeah.
his shisha spot makes
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
So
Move.
even if she does move,
great
yeah,
money.
you're still alright,
Like,
yeah.
So it's centre. Okay, well done.
quiet
Thank you,
month,
Christina.
You take 12.
Yeah,
Busy
yeah,
month,
yeah,
20.
yeah. Pretty
On average, you
much.
take 16.
Okay, yeah, it's good.
You get what I'm saying? But
My paper's
now,
not in the way,
my
is it?
friend in America,
I want it to
he's
kinda
hitting
be
45.
Incognito. Yeah, sweet.
But is he in prime location?
Yeah, that's all right.
Location?
Even if it does, it's okay.
He's in Houston.
Yeah, but how? Is it? I'm okay with BC or?
And have we
See the
done?
thing about America, America's different to here. If
Are we okay with this?
if you've got a buzz here, your package is
Stina, are
right.
we all right with
People
this?
drive.
He's gonna do it. I think they're gonna do sound
Oh, you're
sound.
doing it now,
yeah,
right?
so like you would have like in Atlanta, for instance, you might have like 10 spots
I'm ready,
jumping on a Monday night.
Welcome to W Lounge.
That's not even. That's,
People travel.
people travel, so
Welcome to
everything's
the
on
live
the market,
stream.
and out there,
Okay, B, have a look at the live stream on your phone.
I'm connected over
sorry,
there
I-
to people
Huh?
who've got
Open it up.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
stronger.
Welcome to W Lounge Podcast, where we discuss relationships, well-being, career,
So
and
just now I need
community.
to.
Today we
build up.
have Chizo.
I just need to build up over the next few years.
Also, it's good that you have kitchen networks, because I believe iron,
Fitness guru,
sharp as iron. That's it.
Eyes of Fashion, as a brand ambassador for Lake
I'm saying for all.
So what? You lot going live at the same time on YouTube?
No.
brand, and Chizo lifts fitness.
And of course, the lights are.
Not yet.
It's just for us to
Coming,
see.
soon coming, soon coming.
What's soon coming?
Lives, our lives.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be on the TikTok, you know. Gift
Hey,
me.
hey, TikTok is different.
Gift me.
I'll give you an example, yeah.
Yeah.
So TikTok,
Yes.
before
You want to show
I used to post
Yeah,
on
What
it.
am I looking
have a
at?
look, so make sure you're happy too, actually.
I'm always good, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got all angles. All angles work for him.
No,
No.
TikTok.
Okay, so how am I going to see myself?
TikTok, yeah.
Because I'm too much now.
So keep on forwarding it. So
You
it
turn
will
into
go
a
on
Simpson.
to the next.
Turn to a Simpson.
All right, okay.
So if you keep
You
on
turned into
forwarding
a
it,
Simpson.
like,
Oh
just
shit!
fast
I
forward.
don't know what I've done there.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, let me bring you up. It's okay.
Thanks.
Oh shit.
I don't. Sorry, I don't. I don't
You see
know. It's
TikTok,
for
yeah?
Fat fingers.
You stay on TikTok. Like 1 minute clips, 1 minute clips. I'll give you an example. So I was posting, then we stopped for a while. We used to post random, and we weren't consistent.
Yeah.
So about
Every day, 1 minute.
about October the 30th, I told Wes, I was like, listen, we're gonna clip 1 minute clips because we've got like 2.5 years worth of content, so we can clip either from the current one and the
Go way
past
back,
ones,
yeah.
go way back, and from October the 30th to now, I've grown my normal. So I started a normal Instagram from scratch, like from zero, but just for clips, that's gone past 3,000 followers.
Yeah.
Then the TikTok,
Yeah, I just wanted to lay flat.
October the 30th,
Flat.
yeah. So not 6 weeks.
Thank you. I think that's good.
Then the TikTok page was on 8.5k. Just hit 15k today. Then we hit 10k only 11
Yeah,
days
yeah,
ago.
yeah. This is perfect.
So
Have a look at that one.
in that
Yeah.
space of time,
That one.
that
We're
page
good.
has made
Yeah.
£650. TikTok.
Good. Wow.
So TikTok is chop,
Told
chop,
you.
chop, chop. A minute, a
Told
minute,
ya.
a minute, a minute, a
Told
minute.
ya.
Just drop every.
I said it. I've
Said
been,
it.
I've
Yeah.
been saying.
You've been
Yeah.
talking.
I've been
You've
talking.
been
I've been
talking.
talking.
But I'll tell you another trick, yeah. People like conversations to do with money,
Yep.
people's bodies,
Relationships.
That's what we're talking about.
and relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money, body, and relationship.
Yeah.
Seems to be
Oh,
the one.
it's mate.
Well,
Yeah.
we've got a little bit
Two
of
and a
that.
half.
About to make
today, yeah.
money.
So this one, we've got to be finished by
Quarter to 10
10
to.
to?
10
Yeah,
to.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
10 to. Right.
Yeah.
So we've got that.
Got 15 minutes for each.
Oh, can we do
segment.
a sound check? So
All right,
can we-
okay.
Can we check for the
Oh, we could've
mics?
been
Is
doing
that
that.
alright?
Testing
As we
1,
were
2.
chatting
Oh, I've
away.
done that. Oh.
Does this change the wide angle? No, it's cool. Okay. No, it's
Welcome to
okay.
W Lounge Podcast, where we discuss community, career, relationships, and well-being.
Turn it.
Is that alright?
Do you want it here or do you want it behind you?
I got. I don't mind. Behind's good as well. Mine, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah. No, we bought a couple.
I need to make sure I don't sleep when I leave here, but
Why? When you leave here? Oh, because you got to go to the bar.
I went there before coming here,
Ah, okay.
so I set up things for my staff. Then I got to hit cardio before midnight.
Knock out my Christina.
Your everyday exercise
Cardio.
Should we do it
situation.
Like that? Like that, yeah?
Train 4 days a week, like lift 4 days a week, but I do cardio every day at the moment. So today is like day 102. It's a mental thing for me, where
Interesting.
I said if I can give myself 30 minutes of cardio every day, that means I could work. Like, you know, like in this generation, everyone's money, money, money.
Yeah,
money,
yeah, I
money,
get what you
money.
mean. I get
So I'm like, if I could give myself 30 minutes every day,
it's consistency.
it's calm. Because
Yeah.
I know most times I get in a zone where I might get in my car and I would be like, on the days where I haven't got things at my venue, sometimes I zone out and I could be in my car 10 hours and I'm like, right, why are you working so long? Put yourself first, you know?
So true.
And a lot of people
That is
will tell
important.
you, oh, they haven't got time. I'm like, okay, I hear it.
I guess you're
I'm-
proving to
I don't even
yourself that
argue
you've got
with
time.
them. I'm like,
That's it.
we put
I've got some
value in
hot
whatever.
questions for you, you know.
Huh?
I know you've had.
I guess you're it's a way to prove to yourself that you have
Yeah.
got time.
Yeah.
A lot of it is proving it to yourself.
Yeah, that's all it
Yeah.
is. Like sometimes, if I can't get to the gym now, I'll stay at home and I got a spin bike and I'll literally turn my TV towards the garden, have something maybe in the air fryer or in the oven, and I'm just there. Like by the time we finish cooking, I've done 30 minutes. So
Hey.
like, multitask.
Keep talking.
Hi.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly
Love
what you
that.
mean.
Like even a few,
Yeah.
of my friends.
I'm
used
not
to
gonna
complain
be
about that. I told them buy
Much closer than this. So
walking
should I bring it
pads.
closer to me or is this good?
a walking pad. Is
Speak
like a,
elevated.
like a treadmill with no handles.
Like the way I would do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah, oh my
joking.
God, yeah.
Huh?
You could fall off.
Shut up.
It doesn't go too fast.
Shut
So
up.
you could set the speed and just walk. I just
That's
tell them,
it.
just get on and walk and walk. One of my friends, she's lost like mad weight this year.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah,
We should get her on.
Walking is number.
We need to get her on. How does she do that?
that is.
Walking.
just walking.
Yeah.
Hi, mic check. 1, 2, 3.
I heard walking is.
Check the mic.
Yeah, the one.
100%.
3, 2,
Andrea
1.
does it a lot.
Especially age.
Yeah, she does do
Like,
a lot.
where
Yeah.
where we live in those areas, I used to
Mic check. 1,
like,
2,
during the
3.
summer,
3, 2, 1.
I just put like a podcast.
Do I need to bring it closer?
or like an ebook.
Yeah.
Like a
I did that in the gym.
Oh, really?
like an audio book.
Yeah.
And I just go walking.
I think I might have to
Yeah,
bring
I
mine
do that
closer.
literally.
But I
How
feel
about
with
now? How do I
walking,
sound?
It's really weird. but I
And
feel
how does
like
it look
I
on
need more
camera?
Time to walk. In my mind, walking, I've got this time thing.
Yeah.
Like, although I'll go to the gym, but I could probably do a longer walk in by the time we drive there.
Mic check.
set
1,
up.
2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
When
Check
I'm in the
mic.
gym, I just put like one of my phones.
Mic check.
I
1,
just
2,
literally
3.
just watch a
3, 2,
program
1.
or anime. I get through things that I want to.
I'm quite close to the mic.
while I'm in the gym.
I listen to Steve Bartlett.
Okay.
Stephen Bartlett.
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
watch some of
Dive
his
is
pods as
yeah,
well.
that's
Yeah.
what I listen to in the gym.
But
Mic
literally,
check. 1, 2, 3.
Every time, everything that I want to watch,
Check the mic.
I use cardio to get through it.
Yeah. Over
On
on
the
the
mic.
cardio, you can't really
There's
do.
times where I've said to myself, "You're only going to do 30 minutes." Then I've done an hour by accident.
Because you're
I'm
just
so
so.
deep into the program that I've zoned out and not looked at the time. I'm
Have
like,
you ever
"Oh,
read
shit."
Atomic Habits?
No,
to
someone
read that.
someone told me to get
To
that.
read that.
Yeah.
I recommend you getting that book because there's one thing he talks about is
Testing. Could you hear me?
Relationships, career.
yeah, but you got to
Could
think
you hear
about you know when you talk, are you going to turn your head like that?
It's going to be right in
Realistically.
front.
Yeah, okay.
Not
Yeah.
picking him up. Did you say?
Could you hear me?
Chris, start speaking.
Yeah. Hello. 3, 2, 1. Da-dum-da-dum.
Oh, is it opposite?
Has it been plugged in incorrectly?
Could you hear me?
How strange.
No, it's almost like the opposite mics are picking up.
Oh, the opposite mic. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Let me. Yeah, I can't give Carl your number because you've I've got your work number 0208.
Oh.
Your mobile.
I think it will still go through. 0203 or
It's a
something.
text.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
To WhatsApp, yeah.
To WhatsApp.
okay,
or-
okay,
Oh, sorry.
okay.
WhatsApp or call now?
Is it?
Okay, cool.
Interesting technology, man.
No, that's true. Because we've been WhatsApping it all the time. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So,
It'll be fine anyway. It should be fine.
Yeah.
You sure?
how do I do this now?
Let's check Brenda's one.
Hi.
Yeah. Every week at the moment, I've been jumping. on
Welcome to
different
W
podcasts.
Lounge Podcast, where we
Oh, yeah?
discuss well-being,
This is going to be the
career,
best experience, though.
relationships, and
Okay.
community. Cheers.
Okay.
Keep going.
No, you know what is here?
Welcome to W Lounge Podcast.
I'll
where we
tell you lot to
discuss
do the same as
well-being,
well.
Relationships, career,
'Cause you become
and
like-
community.
What's the best way to?
Today we're going to
put
be
it?
talking to
Have you lot seen?
Chizo. Chizo is a fitness guru, fashion icon within the sports
What's his
industry
name?
as an
Kang from-
ambassador for one of the most
Oh, the Marvel.
Yeah.
interesting.
universe. I want to see it. Yeah.
fashion brands out
His
there in the
nickname
south.
is He Who Shall Remain.
Apparel, as
So you want to
probably
be
all
on
know.
different people's.
Am I
I think
good?
that would have play on from
Oh,
Loki.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
cool,
wanna
cool,
be
cool,
on
cool.
different people's algorithms.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So
that's
now,
fantastic.
for instance, I went on some guy's pod that I know, and he was like, "Oh, my views are low," and I said to him, "Watch, you're gonna get the highest views," and he thought I was joking. So I said, "Watch." Then he had a spike on that episode, and he's like, "Why? Why did that happen?" And I
It's
said,
about
to him,
branding.
"The algorithm now is starting to pick my name
Okay.
because I started to jump on so much people's things."
Interesting.
Started to grab my name.
Fantastic,
So I told him
yeah.
that
Interesting.
every week now, I consciously try to. He's like, "Oh yeah, but
Oh, yes,
most
fit as
people I
we
reach
claim.
out to,
Don't
they
wanna do
feel
it.
like they don't want to go because they got a bigger following."
Oh,
I
yes,
said, "They're
fit as we
stupid."
claim.
Yeah.
'Cause
Collaboration.
Have you ever been bored?
Well,
You
there's
having
only
a
so
bigger
far you
following
can get
don't-
by yourself. There's
Exactly,
A cap.
and it
What
don't
are
really
your thoughts
matter
on
because
There's a cap.
fitness
you having a bigger
surgery?
following, you might have 10 people on the next pod, 20 people on the next pod that don't know you from nowhere. So you just absorb it
Sorry,
as you
could
go.
you
Do
say
you need me
Um,
to talk
I don't
more?
know.
No.
Do I have my phone? Did I put it back? No, I have it here.
Do you find women
I
with
think I got it.
Yeah.
It's alright, I got it.
Oh, I thought you were going to go.
Okay, we're good, yeah? Sound check's done? Yeah, we're good to go? Okay.
Sweet. Well, damn. Okay. Welcome to Oh, Serena.
Yeah, it's alright. Go on.
Oh, no, because I don't know where we're filming. Anyway.
We'll start with
ready
you.
now, yeah?
We'll start with you. Yeah, we'll start with you. Your cam.
Get comfortable.
Make sure everyone's phone's on silent, please. Obvious.
Welcome to W Lounge Podcast, where we discuss community, relationships, well-being, and career. Today we are with Serena. Will it point onto her? Sorry. Will I say that today we're with?
No,
And
just
then
say,
you
just
say-
introduce
Just
Chizo.
introduce
Okay, but
they
that
should
bit
know
you're
us for
going to
now.
keep it, aren't you? I'll just carry on.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be with Chizo, one of the fitness gurus of the Southern region. He is one of the brand ambassadors for Lakey Apparel. You probably know it. You've probably seen it around. I'm pretty sure you have. It's pretty cool. So yeah, welcome,
Thank
Chizo.
you.
Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
W Lounge Podcast. Today we want to discuss a couple of things, okay? But before we do that, tell us a little bit more about yourself, Chizo.
I've been in fitness for a long time. I started training at age 13, so that's 25 years now.
Gee.
Then I was a PT for 10 years and I stopped earlier on this year. And since then, I've just kind of kept everything online and just more focused on that side of things because I opened up a venue hire space in April. It's called 254. So I opened that in like celebration of my mum. So 254 would have been her birthday if she was still alive. So that's why it's called
Sorry,
254. So I opened that in April, and when I opened, I quit PTing and just focused more on that. And yeah, the online side of things, growing the content, whether it's my YouTube channel with Wes and Gabriel, and big things on the way.
Yeah, it looks fantastic, honestly.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
I think we all are. Yeah. And I like a bit of fitness.
Yeah.
So this is where we're at the moment.
Dope.
We just want to pick your brain a little bit, right? And please be as honest as you can. Yeah.
That's cool.
I won't throw you under the bus. Maybe a little bit.
Might do.
Tiny. No, but okay. So,
PR team.
so you are, a fitness guru, yeah? So you've done a lot of fitness competitions. You've done basketball, from my understanding.
So I grew up playing basketball first.
Yeah,
Then when I got to like 22, I quit playing basketball and
for sure.
played rugby and
Yeah,
ran
I
track
see that
for a
you've
few
done
years.
rugby. Yeah. So which out of all of them is actually your favourite sport then?
Basketball.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Interesting. But you're quite popular in America then, yeah? Those guns. You are, aren't you? Don't lie. I know you are.
Allegations.
So, do you think that we are as fit as we say we are?
No.
Wow.
Interesting. That was broad. What about you two? What do you
Okay.
think?
So, okay, so
Do
what do
you
you
t-
mean fit?
As in fit, do you think that we are as fit
So,
as
as a
we say
nation,
we are?
as women, as
women,
young
men,
women,
whatever. Like if I say, oh,
as
I'm really
South
fit,
Londoners
like,
now, you know.
Yeah. But do you think, like, if someone says to you, oh, yeah, I'll do this and I'm like really, into fitness, and Do you think it's really real?
Do you know what,
Do you think
right?
There's a bit of bravado going on here.
I feel that there is a bit of a bravado, right? And I don't just
Interesting.
classify fitness with exercise. I feel like it's lifestyle, so it's about what you eat.
Yeah.
And about your mind as well. I think it's about getting your mind right
Yeah,
too. Like, are you
100%.
mentally fit? So are we going to talk about that? You
Oh,
know?
100%.
And I feel like
We're
if
gonna
you're
talk
not
about
actually
that.
mentally fit, I can't
Absolutely.
see how you can be physically fit. So that's like my little 2 pence on that. Yeah.
Yes, you heard.
Wow. I disagree. I think the bar for fitness is the highest it's ever been.
You think so?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I feel like for you to be considered as fit, I think you got to put the work in. I don't think you can just do a bit of jogging every day, or not every day, but here and there.
Right.
And then
A little bit of
yeah,
jogging,
every
yeah.
day, that would have a massive impact.
Yeah.
But I feel like the bar is high, and the knowledge out there is high as well.
Yeah.
In terms of
Definitely.
the different muscle types, how to engage them, etc.
Yeah.
But I can see Chizzo there being like, "Hell no, what's she
You know
about?"
what it is? No, I partly agree where in regards to the knowledge base is a lot higher. But saying that as an average that we're a lot fitter, I don't think so. I think prior to the industrial age, prior to cars and everything,
Yeah, yeah.
that generation, they were fit. Because they had no choice. Because we're not walking 12 miles a day.
No.
Nah.
I'm literally
Hell
I'm
to the
opening
no.
my front door,
Yeah.
walking a couple meters, jumping in the car and driving off.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Parking
yeah,
right
yeah.
outside, walking a few meters and walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
But
And
their
that's
life
what most people do.
expectancy was not as good as it
Yeah,
is
because they didn't
today.
have as much technology and as much medicine as today. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
you're
had
right, yeah.
those mad random prehistoric diseases that just used to take out everyone.
White people
and
out.
wipe out whole, you know what I mean? So that's
So true.
what they had as a disadvantage back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Whereas now, due to science and other things, we know what to do to last longer.
Yeah.
We could be fitter as a whole, but the problem is the food that we have now is killing us.
Yep.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
So do you think, right? Do you think that we're being a bit lazy now? Do you think that we're in a stage of like lazy people that are just pretending to exercise? And the reason why I ask this is
Yeah.
because, I mean, no shade, but I'm just saying, I'm just devil's advocate. Do you think that, I'll give you one question, right? Do you think that arse implants
Yeah.
is attractive?
If it matches, yeah.
Matches where?
The
So like,
thighs.
if there you go. So like you
Right.
see like some people would have like BBLs and their hamstring don't match their glutes.
It's not giving.
Then it's a bit. But if it all matches and flows, then it's like,
You don't mind?
it is what it is.
Oh,
Interesting. It's just, you know, the reason why I ask this is because it's very popular, obviously, right? And I wonder if that's coming off the back of people being body shamed.
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah?
think everything's got is time.
For sure.
You know, like for instance, I was having this conversation with you before about
Yeah.
college days where
yeah.
most men would have seen someone like you, and back then it wasn't like in fashion. There was only a few of us who were just
Yeah, I think
You
it was
know
more
what I mean?
cultural.
Like,
it was
yeah.
more the black
So
culture.
can
but
we
it
narrow
wasn't-
down
like,
about
alright.
exactly what he was
For
that,
instance, like-
that stood out?
for instance, yeah.
Maybe that's for
For
another
instance, there
show.
was like I would say like a unique group of us who
Yeah.
were like, "Rah, that's
For sure.
our type." Whereas
So
everyone
Chizzo
else,
is referring to cavaciousness right now.
The derriere.
Yes.
whereas the rest of them, they were
Some
like,
of us
if you
don't
look
have, by the way,
at music
but yeah.
videos,
Yeah.
if you look at music videos around that era, it was more slimmer models.
Slim thick, maybe?
Nah, not even.
Just slim. You're right, actually. Just
Not
slim.
even.
More
It was-
model. Catwalk
it was-
model.
Yeah.
Catwalk, yeah. It had a
Yeah.
little bit of slimness, but a bit of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. There was a little bit of that going
That's that era.
The thick
Fast
girl
forward
era.
now, 20 years. It's different now. But now you've got a new trend coming where it's like, what's the way to explain it? Like that druggy chic look. It's
Druggy
becoming a
chic
new-
look. What's
Druggy
that? Okay.
chic.
Talk to me about
What's
this.
that?
What's
like
this?
if you look at like Kim K or that batch, they look
the
like
BBL, yeah, okay.
like they faded
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
that
yeah.
to the the party 24/7 and look like you're like
They're on drugs.
yeah.
Right.
That's like a new.
But wouldn't that be like a slimmer physique then?
It is, but it doesn't look like the conventional. I don't know how to explain
Does
it. When
it
you look
does it
at
give
you
off
see it
like
they
ill,
just look
like they're ill,
tired. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Tired. The tide looks in now.
It's like the tired, slim.
Do you find that attractive?
It's not my
Is it a
thing.
bit of you?
I've stayed on the same path since a little kid to now.
Oh,
Like I'm never
never
gonna
changed.
Switch. Never gonna
you
switch.
never dabbled.
I'm not gonna switch. I know my type from.
But
then
don't you
to
think that's
now.
the dangerous part of it? That body types are in and they're out. There's fads, there's phases, there's seasons. Why would you make such a permanent change for something that's so temporary?
The thing is, the
Yeah.
joke thing is, it don't really matter because everyone's got a market.
I agree.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a
I
market.
agree.
So like, when people are worried about what other people think about their bodies, like I was saying to one of my friends yesterday, where he's like, "Oh yeah, you're lean at the moment. What you trying to chase?" I said, "I don't
Wow.
train."
Wow.
I
Wow.
said, "I don't train."
That's a bit bold, isn't it?
I said to him, "I don't train to impress none of you lot. I could care what you think." Because when I wake up in the morning and look at myself in the mirror, I gas myself. I'm like, "Damn, you look
I love
good."
that
Yeah,
energy.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But that's how I
Yeah.
wake up every
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
So wherever,
that.
if I'm super shredded or bulky, I like whatever season I'm in.
Right.
So
Seasons.
I've never had issues with how I look, but I reckon that's why I've been able to stay in the gym so long, because my reason for training is more the mental side of things,
Got
where
it. Got it.
I feel like it's part of your daily disciplines, where
Yes.
if you can work like 10 hours a day,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should be able
yeah.
to give yourself 30 to 40 minutes 4 times a week of training.
Absolutely.
Oh, do you know,
May I
Jizzo?
ask-
Sorry,
Oh,
Lee.
sorry. Yeah.
So what do you think it is that's actually stopping people from, you know, not carving out like 20 minutes to half an hour off their day to kind of work on themselves physically? So whether
People-
it's walking
yeah.
or skipping or anything active, dancing,
Yeah.
what do you think's stopping them?
People prioritize what's important to them. So most people would say, I can't because I haven't got time, or I can't because I'm working too much. But I'll give you a prime example where this happened years ago. This is the funniest shit ever. Where a girl said to me, she wants to train with me. And at the time I was based in 2 gyms. I was based in Tooting and I was based in Croydon. And she lived in Streatham at the time. So I said, you got options.
Middle, yeah.
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
train
she's
in
actually
Tooting,
alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's all right. Yeah.
or you can train in Croydon. She's
Croydon,
like,
yeah.
no, can't you do a session closer, like, or even
Wow.
outdoor? I said,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
I said, I got 2
Yeah.
gyms.
First
Yeah.
of all,
She goes, I don't want to travel.
Oh.
Fast forward, like maybe like a year later, the same person jumped in my DM and tried to flirt with me. And I've laughed. And I said, I live in Croydon, I live too far, you know. So it's like,
in a treacherous area.
you're gonna travel for a link,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you're not gonna
Damn.
prioritize
Wow.
yourself instantly. That's a turn
Wow.
off for me. Because you value linking me over yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should
yeah,
never
yeah,
value me higher than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if sexual relations is part of someone's exercise regime.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Could
think
be.
it's? I mean, it is physical action. Yeah.
Could be.
Can I ask?
But is it sustainable though if you're not actually in a relationship? So what are we doing this for sport?
Sex is a sport to some people.
Maybe an extreme
Yeah.
one. Yes.
And it is an extreme
Yeah,
for some
yeah,
people because
yeah.
it can get a bit wild. out here in the
Exercise.
streets.
You know?
I'm a virgin. I can't talk on this.
Yeah. I wanted to ask as well. I just wanted to dig deep about your past a little bit as well. What kind of inspired you to be into sports then? What was it that made you feel like this, and why is it that you focus a lot on the mental health attributes of being in sports and stuff like that? Was there something that happened? Like, was there any? You don't have to delve into any trauma or anything like that, but was there anything that you feel maybe put you in that position, or do you think you was just fit from the jump? I'm not saying.
No,
I'm
with
saying
sports,
fit physically,
I'll
but
tell
like
you the,
fit.
I'll tell you the funniest thing is,
know what I mean?
I remember like even before my mom died, and I was
Yeah.
cussing her one time, and I said when I was little, she used to wake me up in the morning,
Right.
and she used to take me to go jogging, and I remember I used to
Wow.
be moaning and crying and
Fantastic.
saying I want to sleep
This is
longer,
inspirational,
and she's like,
man.
you're not gonna be the reason why my body is not back in shape.
Wow.
So I was just like,
Oh, so
rah,
she
like
took you for the
I'm
ride.
getting.
So she was
taken-
on her fitness journey.
Yeah, so back then
Yeah.
she was on her
Yeah.
She was on
Bringing
job
you
back
in.
then.
Yeah.
And then she used to take me to like, used to have during the summer and during the school holidays when I grew up in Nigeria, we'd have like, there's this brand called Milo, but everyone
Oh
pronounces
yeah,
it
we
as
know
Milo.
Milo. Yeah,
Milo, yeah.
The fake hot
So-
chocolate, right?
Yeah.
In Nigeria, called
Yeah.
it Milo.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not fake,
Yeah.
it's the real
Shout
deal.
out to Milo.
So in Nigeria, called it Milo. Everyone
Milo,
pronounces it Milo.
yeah. Yeah.
So they
Milo.
would have like tennis camps for kids, basketball camps. So I used to play tennis first, basketball and football. As a kid, I was
Wow,
better
that's
at
active.
Your
I
mum
was better at
smashed it.
tennis
Shout out
and
to
football
her.
than basketball.
Yeah.
But when I moved to
Fantastic.
England, tennis you had to just scrap that because that's a upper class sport. And
Quite pricey, yeah.
yeah, it's pricey. Like
Pricey
I grew up
sport.
in Brixton.
Yeah.
Then
Hear that?
my aunt never used to let me go football practice. So on the weekend, most of the local kids played basketball in the court. So I just literally just used to join them every Saturday
Yeah.
and just play with them and just stuck with it from then.
Yeah.
So all of that was due to my mum because she worked at the National Institute of Sport in Nigeria.
Wow. Okay, it's making
As a
sense.
child, like,
Yeah, this
As a-
makes a whole
so
sense.
yeah, like as a child, I had my first ever basketballs was given by Hakeem Olajuwon, who's the first Nigerian to make the NBA, and
Wow.
he was like
Smashed
a
it.
two-time NBA champion. He played for Houston Rockets
Wow.
at the time.
Yeah.
Then Kanye and Okocha gave me footballs as kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So-
I've always been in that.
Yeah,
The
you've always
bar
been in
was
that
set
field.
quite high from
Yeah.
from from the initial stages. So
Put it this way,
Yeah.
if my mum moved here, I would have probably been a pro at a sport because my aunt stopped me from.
Okay.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
But my mum was pro
Yeah.
sports. My aunt
Yeah.
was more pro education.
Right.
But my mum was like sport. So it was like two different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm quite interested to kind of find out a little bit about your mum's journey as a female, as a woman. Was she raising you by herself?
Yeah. So
Okay, and she was able to find the time, which is what we're talking about, to still be active.
So yeah, when
How
I
did
was
she do
when
that?
I was small, I just remember like she just used to get me up and was like, "Yeah, come with me," and I just used to be like baffled, like, "Why you getting me up early in the morning?"
Yeah.
So, fast forward to years later when she was not as active, I remember always saying, "Why?" You know what I mean? Then she used to be like, "Oh, why do you want your muscles like this? Why do you want to look hard?" And I said to her, "Muscles." I said, "Muscles are not hard. It's only hard when you tense.
Yeah,
Like, your
yeah.
body's
Oh,
not
yeah, that's true.
hardened." I don't know where people have got this
Idea,
about,
yeah.
that, oh yeah, if you look a certain way, your body's hard. No, it's
Yeah.
only
It looks
hard when you
hard.
tense.
It does
yeah.
look, yeah.
But when you,
look tough.
when you touch it, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
hard. You know what I
I'm
mean?
joking.
So you know what I mean? So she used to complain about that. Look, my mom would rather like she would rather me be like a chubby kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? So
Like,
okay, so she was
remember
pro
in Nigeria,
sport.
like if you
Okay,
if
right.
you're a man with a belly and
Yeah,
that,
that's
you look
wealth.
like
You're
Yeah.
minted.
got money.
Yeah.
But fast forward now, you're starting to see over there like fitness is picking up where
Right.
the artists and the actors and that with money, they're getting into fitness. So they don't look like the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typical
Back in
yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
you know?
Wow.
That answered quite a lot of my questions.
Wow,
That is
wow.
insane.
Well, your
Well
mum
done
is
to your mum.
your mum was like becoming my hero actually.
Literally.
Like I can't believe she
You know
got you
what?
out of
She
bed and
smashed
she was like,
it.
I'm not gonna not have my body.
No,
because of
Yeah.
you.
she had me
You're not
running
gonna
as a
stop
kid.
me.
And then she used to even get me in these little like kiddie mile runs and all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I assume she kind of knew already the positive impact of actually exercising.
I don't think she knew
crap.
about the gym thing, but what's funny, I remember like one time, I ain't even said this one before, where we were like in where her workplace is, so the National Institute of Sport, their main headquarters was like at the National Stadium in Lagos. So
Yeah.
a couple of athletes were in the gym like lifting, and I've walked in, like these were like weightlifters, and I walked in and there was a little dumbbell on the floor. I picked it up and I'm trying to curl and copy them.
That is
and my mum was like, "Oh, it's gonna stunt your growth."
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Then I remember
wow.
like at 13, I started lifting,
Yeah.
but I didn't say nothing. So I didn't see my mum for years.
Right.
Then when my little brother passed, she came when I was 18. Then she seen me for the first time. She said, "Huh?"
Wow. Transformation.
Tall.
Different. Yeah, you're taller. You're bigger, everything.
You're a
And
man.
then I said to her, "Oh, you said I was gonna be short because of
Yeah.
lifting." I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
I've been lifting
Wow.
5 years now."
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
I said, "Yeah, like, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna affect."
So do you think, so your mum had an influence, but
Mm.
I also believe that there's a predisposition. So for me, I think I'm all right when it comes to fitness and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine being a young child and begrudging your mother instead of praising your mother for the fact that she's waking you up probably at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I was upset.
Do you see what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
do you see what I mean? But after a while, like you got into that. So
That's
interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can imagine like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like this is a form of torture. I'm actually being
Yeah,
punished.
yeah, yeah.
What have I done? But what I took away from
Like
what your
6
mum
years old,
said.
like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
what I took away from what your mum said, which I think was really lovely, was she was just like, you're not going to be the reason I'm not fit.
Yeah, that's it. That's
No,
Yeah,
but listen
I
to
love
how
that.
I
Massive
took
to
that.
me.
But listen to
Yeah,
how I
I
took
love
that. I
that.
took that in the sense of I've given birth to you,
Yeah.
right? My body's changed because of you.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this together.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
we're gonna
Yeah,
accomplish
yeah, yeah.
this
We're gonna
together.
make it happen.
And that's the part I really
Yeah.
like. That's what I've taken
Yeah.
away from.
I
that.
can really
It's not
relate
just-
to that.
I've never heard
Yeah,
of this
so it's
before.
not just
Brilliant.
you know, I'm gonna get him fit. I'm gonna get myself fit. No, like this has been a whole bodily
think,
process
well-
because of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I
that
think
we're gonna do.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I think you being fit was a
Sensational.
byproduct of her needing to be fit.
fit,
I don't
yeah.
think
But you
know
her
the-
intention
you
was
know
that I'm
the
going to make
great
you
thing,
fit. It
even
was like, I
after
just
that,
can't
yeah.
leave you.
Like
Exactly.
even when she slowed down on that, I don't think she was forcing me to keep it up. Where I'll be
Right.
like, "Oh, could I go this? Could I go that?"
yeah.
So whatever I wanted, she'll be like, "All right, cool. We'll take you here. We'll take you there."
Yeah.
So
sure.
she kept
Yeah,
me
I like
going
that. Yeah,
without forcing me to.
good. Yeah.
Like, she gave me options.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question then? Do you think that fitness is hereditary, or do you feel
Yeah.
like it is something that is generational? What can what could?
Because I think you
'cause
had
I don't
personally.
think that fitness runs in my family,
Yeah.
or
I think
or-
I think you just had a
Yeah.
predisposition
Yeah.
to kind of keep fit and know
I
what
had
it
no
was
choice because
required.
I grew
Yeah.
up around
But how do you
Basically,
be
I grew up
intentional about that
around
though?
athletes.
How
as a
do you
kid,
be
so-
intentional if you haven't been brought up around athletes? How would
Yeah,
you?
how would you do that? How do you tackle that? Though?
Your friend circle. So
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. All my friends that I hang with and I grew up around, indirectly, I think I've rubbed off on
Yeah, yeah.
every single person.
Yeah.
Wow,
Sure.
wow.
Where
Well, I've seen the evidence. They're all very.
Oh really?
muscly. Yeah.
Like-
playing
Someone's
that.
been putting your Insta.
I'll give you an
I did my
example.
research.
Like, out of all of us, Marvin is the least person who enjoys gym.
Okay.
But
Right.
Marv secretly is in the gym like most nights. and
Okay.
People don't know this.
Yeah.
Right.
So even over there, I said to him, "I swear you lift more than most of us apart from Max."
Yeah.
And he's like, "How do you mean?" I said, I only lift 4 days.
Yeah.
But most nights when I'm talking to you in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in the gym and you're in the gym.
Yeah.
And when I'm not in the gym, you're in the gym.
In the gym,
You get
Could
what I'm
that
saying?
ever become like an obsession? Could going to the gym so religiously actually
No, you know,
be a
for some people,
obsession of some
for some
sort?
people it is. For others, I
Like
think
an
it's just-
unhealthy obsession. I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
For the rest of us, it's more discipline where I don't stay in the gym too long,
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
apart from on a leg day. So most days, by the time my watch hits like an hour, I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
because I feel like if you do something, what most people do, especially beginners, they go to the gym and they have this thing like, okay, new year, new me. If I
Yep.
do
Yep.
Right.
excessive
They burn out.
amount, they burn out.
Yeah.
They get tired, and
Yeah.
then they quit.
That's
then
me. I'm guilty
1
of
week
that.
becomes 2 weeks, then 3 weeks. But I'm like, if you do the bare minimum
Yeah,
consistently, you're never gonna get bored.
Understood. Understood.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because you're always gonna be like, oh, I could have done more today, but the next session.
Yeah.
For sure.
Newbies tend to try and bang everything in that session.
Right.
Let your body rest.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I have another question. So, if you had a partner, or whenever you've had a partner, have you ever tried to motivate them to go to the gym? Is it something that you
I've not
just
had to 'cause I
subconsciously
don't
do, or
date
you
people
just
don't work out.
Interesting.
Right.
I just had to get out of the way.
In the gym. Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Interesting.
Yeah?
Why
I'm
is
not-
that? Yeah.
I'm not trying to be known as
Yeah.
motivator. Like, no
No,
offense.
Mr. Motivator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
trying to feel like I'm forcing
that.
you to look a certain way. I don't want to tell you how you need to look. I don't care Because if I like you, I like you.
Yeah. Does she need to go to the gym though?
This is
Yeah,
it.
'cause you
This
know
is what I
why?
want to
Okay,
know.
okay.
The reason
How
why
do
is
you
'cause
find
I
that person?
I dated someone before who didn't like the gym.
They
and
didn't like the gym.
They didn't like the gym.
Okay.
Right.
And they felt conscious being around me. And it didn't get to the level it could have got to because things like, I hate that your waist looks so small and my waist is, my God.
Sorry.
man.
She was too in her head about
I'm
it all.
like,
wow.
Yeah.
I proper like
Sorry.
you, you know? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
even thinking about
Watching that, yeah.
Yeah, she was really
That was what I
conscious.
wanted to ask
like,
as
I'm
well.
like, I'm
Yeah.
proper feeling you, but you don't
Yeah.
realize
She
to
was
what level.
self-conscious,
But
yeah.
you're too conscious of how I train and my habits and how I
That's the element of competitiveness though as
Yeah.
well. and
I don't
comparing.
think so.
not.
I don't think
it's
so.
more
Insecurity by the
insecurity.
sounds
It is,
of
yeah, it's
Yeah.
insecurity, yeah.
But does that come
it's
from-
more personal insecurities. That's
Yeah.
why I'd rather now, since then, it taught me to stay with people on the same journey. Where
Sure.
That's
I could
fair,
have a day where I'm like, oh, fuck the gym, man. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, babe, we're going to train legs. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, God, not today.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
alright,
then you go, yeah.
Then
Got
you've
it.
got
Good, yeah.
healthy competition.
You
And
need
also
that,
it becomes a
right.
thing where your gym time becomes your catch-up time.
Yeah.
where,
Okay.
let's say, like, you both finish work at a certain time. You start talking about how your day and little things. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
it becomes your bonding time.
Yeah.
Whereas someone who don't like gym, the same person has hit me with, why you always training? Why you trying to look good for other women?
Weren't we talking about that?
Well, I mean,
And I've
About-
seen
yeah.
I
it
was
happen
about
to one
to
of my
say,
friends
yeah.
where
Yeah.
his woman has said, you don't look like the rest of them no more. And
Right.
then I've
does
just,
that mean?
What does that- yeah, what does
like-
that mean?
Don't
What does that
look
mean?
like the rest of them.
Basically,
Translate.
he fell off.
Oh, as in
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Physically,
Okay.
he fell off. And then she said it, and I've replied and said, it's because of you. And like everyone's kind of just froze.
shade.
And I said,
Right.
no, real talk, it's because of you.
No,
Oh right,
that one,
okay.
yeah.
So he got comfortable in his
Yeah,
relationship,
yeah,
and
he
then
got comfy,
you got that
around
happy
you.
weight.
But that's what happens usually.
Is that
though.
real?
A lot of men do have
So that happy weight is a real thing.
Yeah, happy weight is.
And
a real
how
thing.
Yeah.
how do you have that conversation, Shizza, with someone that is,
Ooh.
let's say, overweight? Yeah. How do you
It
tell
is-
your friend
It's not my business.
that?
But
I like the sound of
Yeah, it's not
that.
my
But how?
business.
So what about if it was your? I mean, God forbid.
No,
yeah. I mean, if
clo-
that's not your type.
my close
but-
circle, my
Yeah.
close inner circle, I
Right.
could be blunt as hell to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
beyond them, I don't
No.
care.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
It's not your place.
Not my
You
place.
wouldn't. But
I
then,
agree.
I've
right.
got no opinions on other people.
Yeah.
Okay, and your friends or your circle would feel comfortable with you
Oh, yeah,
saying,
yeah,
by the
'cause,
way,
like,
you
they-
might need to
Like,
hit
like
the treadmill.
my friends are so blunt. Like, let's say like, there's times where, in the past, maybe I've fallen off on my grind when it comes to working, and the man then will tell me straight, right, don't be a bum.
Okay.
You better
Okay.
go get any job
See,
and
I
go do
wonder
this.
if, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't take offense to it.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I know that like it comes from a place
A
of
good
love.
place. Yeah.
Whereas I can't talk to someone outside of my circle like that.
Right.
Because I know they're gonna think, right, who
Yeah.
the fuck does he think he's talking to?
That's
Does your inner
interesting.
sorry, does your inner circle include any women? I wonder how that communication
Yeah.
works with a woman.
I've got one close, very, very close female friend
Right.
that I could talk to like that.
Okay.
But she listens, and when she gives me advice,
So we don't.
when,
I'm playing a
when she gives me
playing.
advice, I fully soak everything.
Right.
So we go back and
She'll
forth.
take it in.
Yeah, we go back and forth. And she was like her man was saying to her that, I could tell that you've got very close male friends because you understand things to do with me without, you know what I mean? Me having to, like, there was a time where something's happened and he just needed that tiny bit of space.
Yeah.
And he thought she would take it a certain way.
Right.
But she's phoned me and I said,
Right.
"Rah, this could be because of boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. But
That's
don't push on
key.
it.
Yeah.
You get
That's
what I'm saying?
key.
'Cause I said, if you push too hard, you might push
He'll
him
push
back.
you away. Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I said, some people will get in their head and think, it's me. I said,
Yeah.
don't make it about you. It's
That's
all about
key.
him. I said, just
Yeah,
carry
that
on
is
with your
key,
day.
yeah.
That is so
That
key.
And I think a lot of women forget
Yeah,
that.
there's a
But
lot-
it's not about you.
I said
So-
to her,
Yeah.
carry on
Really
with your day
not.
as normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And carry on with your week and watch him circle. Then next minute, it's like, a few days later, it's like, babe, I missed you. Blah, blah, blah. We up to boom, boom, boom. I'll come together.
Yeah,
And do.
yeah.
And she goes, right, you're right. I said,
Yeah.
I told you, don't make it about you.
That's important then. That's really important, that dynamics of having a close friend that's not the same. Does she help you as well? when
Oh,
it comes
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
understanding
I think
women
that's
as
All
well?
the time.
women's perspective.
Wow.
All the time.
So there's a lot of misunderstanding, but women go to women for advice. And I actually think in some cases that's the worst thing you can do, because all women will do is amplify what
Yep.
you already think and believe, and your misconception of the situation. How I don't think it's
the
helpful.
funny thing is how me and her became friends was maybe like might be like 12, 13 years ago, where loads of my friends fancied her. And when I first met her, I said, "Rah," I said, "You're man cool." And I said to her, "Rah, straight, I'm not on what they're on." I said, "You're a pretty girl, but you're not my type."
Okay.
And she goes, "Rah, you're blunt." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I could tell you're similar. That's why we're gonna get along like a
Yeah.
house on fire. Like we're
Yeah.
born like close to each other."
Yeah.
And then we found out all these little things that we like, similar things. And I said, yeah, that's how I know we're going to be good friends. But I said, there's going to be no wires crossed. Cause
Right, because
we just
she's
both
not a
know.
bit of you, and
Yeah.
you're not a bit of her.
Right, yeah, you
I'm
set that
like-
boundary.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like
Yeah.
you set boundaries quite early.
Yeah.
'Cause another question was, you know, when you're in the gym and let's say when you were doing
PT.
personal PT,
Yeah.
yeah, like the experiences that you've had before, did you ever have women that were really flirtatious? I'm pretty sure they were, but
Part and parcel.
how would you manage them and how do you reject them without making them feel some sense of inferior or whatever? Like, do you know what I
You
mean?
know
How,
what's mad,
how do you
yeah?
deal with that?
Like, I think, yeah, I would have done better as a PT, yeah, if some of the women didn't fancy me.
If they
If
didn't
they didn't
fancy
fancy
you.
you.
I mean,
love
dead
that.
serious.
Yeah, I get that. I
I mean, dead-
understand.
no,
I would
dead
do
serious,
better.
'cause you-
if the
No, I
girls
do
think-
Because you know
understand.
why? I've had instances where
You
a
went
girl
left.
said to me, like, she goes,
Interesting.
"Raw, like I'll be training with you and I'll be flirting with you,
Right.
and every time I try it, you just kind of just go dead silent." And I said to her, "Raw, what do you want me to say? Like it's inappropriate."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're being professional at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
not that
You're
deep.
paying me for a service. Then she goes, "No, that's not the service I want." I said,
Rewind. Okay, so what do you do in that scenario? I guess you dropped
When I
her.
heard a girl, yeah, she's
Damn.
Wait,
She's
she's her.
trained,
Did you
she-
drop her? Do you continue the?
Exactly.
What do you do in that situation? Do you just let it?
Exactly.
What do
I'm
you
a
do?
hustler, I'm getting my money, but
Get your pennies up.
but-
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? But you're just gonna see me twice a week, 3
Wow.
times a week, and you just
Okay, you're gonna
be
wind
And you're
it
gonna
down
be
a
radio
bit. You're gonna
silent
wind it down
at
a
the
bit.
same
But
time.
when there was a next instance where a
incident.
girl
Wow.
has literally, she was like my type, but I was just thinking to myself, you could have bypassed all this from the jump. So she's trained like 5 months hard, got in banging shape, and she goes, "Raw, you never moved to me."
Wow.
Wow. That was a
I
bit of a
said, "Rah,
snail
where did
pace.
this come from?" And she goes, "Raw, I only trained with you because I liked you." And I laughed.
Whoa, that's a turn off, surely.
Very
but I
masculine
laughed
energy.
That time, I actually liked her,
Okay.
which was like, oh, you could have bypassed all of this.
Right.
But you decided to go the long way
Yeah.
and thought, that if you're in my space, that.
Yeah, you're going to make the
Yeah.
move eventually.
But for me, business is business.
Yeah. You seem to have a very, very strong discipline. You seem
Yeah.
really, really disciplined, and I guess that's how you've been so successful in the fitness industry. And I
Yeah.
guess from what I can see, that is the key. Discipline is the
Yeah.
key to
I
be
don't even-
successful.
I don't even think I'm the most disciplined. I reckon what carries me along is my friends who are more disciplined.
Wow.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying? Where I might have someone like Simeon Panda who message me and say, out of all of us, you're the one who could stay the most shredded all the time. But you love your orange juice and you love your sweets. I stopped eating sweets 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
But
Congratulations,
he
man.
Wow.
would be like,
I need
you
to do
love
that.
sugar too much.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, right, I know this. But he's like, if you never, so like last year when I went LA and stayed in his house, he was shocked because when I walked through, he was like, what the hell? And I was there laughing. He goes, nah, you've literally just stepped it a next level.
Yeah.
And I said
Was
to
that
him,
because you eliminated the sweets?
yeah.
Okay.
So when the sweets went off, I literally, the early part of last year, I stayed off sweets. I'm addicted to like orange juice and apple juice, more orange juice. I literally stayed off it for like 5 months. And the
Smashed
moment
it.
I stayed off it, like I just literally just got mad lean.
You saw the difference.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like, you could see every single line. from my body
So
due
it
to
is
that.
really about the healthy eating.
It's about the eating and that.
And being
drinking
active.
water,
Yeah.
being active, being consistent, which which is what you do regularly. Okay,
Sorry,
so
B, just to cut you off a bit. I'm gonna let's jazz this up a bit. I'm gonna
go on. Yeah. What's the question?
So what would you say for women who don't really need to go to the gym like that? So women that don't necessarily have any type of, they're in the middle. So
What's
for
the
example,
middle?
so I'll say myself, I'll say that I'm in the middle. Seeing me, just looking at me, top half, quite slender, slim. I attribute a lot to my genetics, right? Which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actually being healthy and fit, I'm not the best. However, I could ride it out. What would you kind of say to somebody like me? Would it be like, no, you should get into the gym, form the habit from now?
I tell,
would you
I tell
kind of
everyone
be-
if you can form the habit from early.
Absolutely.
But also like the balance of keeping like your heart healthy, the cardio. Because you see all the men them in the gym don't mean they're healthy.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Like most men are built and look like they're in shape, but if you told them chase a bus like it's 100 meters away, by the time they get there,
Yeah. Or swimming,
like, even-
swimmer
like,
length.
even-
That's me.
So now I play
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I started playing basketball like 3-4 months ago, like twice a week, and I'd stopped for a good 16 years. And the reason why I started playing again was I needed something to break the cardio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being on the treadmill,
It's boring.
I started to get bored.
Yeah, it
So I
is.
needed something to break that routine. And I realized with basketball, I could play 2 hours and not realize that I'm running 2 hours. So last night, for instance, I was playing with the younger boys, and one was like, he's 19, the other was like 20, 21. And I've literally like stopped them at the end of the game we've won. I said, mate, listen, I'm double your age.
Right.
I
Yeah.
could be your dad,
Yeah.
the 19-year-old, and the 20 and 21. I shouldn't be outrunning you.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Certainly
shouldn't
not.
fit in you. And I said, I didn't come to play to get the most buckets.
Yeah.
I said, it's your time to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was glory boy. So if I'm playing in tournaments, like girls will be like, they will be seeing me scoring, and I'll be showing off purposely just so I'm getting attention. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
right.
So do women motivate you when you're on the court?
Get a bit of street
I
credibility.
can't even lie, it helps.
It helps,
the other
yeah?
day I played a charity game and I saw someone looking and they mentioned my name on the mic and she was like, "Go Chiz," and I was, huh?
Excited.
The hell are you? But I was like, oh. So I've gone from being passive to becoming
Yeah,
aggressive and
Yeah.
going and getting my buckets. And I said to
Yeah.
the young boys, like, for example, I said, you lot's generation is different to mine, where we were like always active, where we got shouted at to come back in.
Yeah. Yes.
They rather stay
Absolutely. Yeah.
indoors all day on the computer.
Yeah.
So I said, your fitness levels compared to mine
Yeah.
should be a different level, but I'm ahead of you because I've
Yeah.
managed to hold
Yeah,
myself
absolutely.
through life.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
they're like, yeah, but you're proper fit. I'm like, not compared to what I was. Because I said, if we were both at 19 now and you brought me from the past to now,
Yeah.
I said, you would actually hate me because I
Yeah.
would literally,
Yeah.
I would make every training session feel like hell.
for sure.
just to show you that that much more ahead.
Ahead.
Yeah.
Be more competitive. So I agree with you. I do think, look, I was a lot slimmer when I was younger. Yeah, I was a slim girl. I never had, I've always had bum, but I was never
We know.
thick. Yeah, but I wasn't thick with it, to be fair. I was skinny. Yeah, I was always a size 8.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I had my son. So what I would say to anyone who thinks their body's okay, it's not. Because what happens is you age, you have children,
yeah,
and if you haven't got that muscle memory, it's so difficult for you to get that body back. So I would say I wish I trained harder when I was in my slim era, because right now it'd be so easy for me to bounce back. And I believe that's why guys, I find that guys lose weight a lot quicker. They tend to bounce back a lot quicker because they were typically more active, so they've got better muscle memory than women. So I would say don't.
Like also things like you know, like school days, you found a lot of girls by year 9 just stopped,
Oh yeah,
like found excuses to miss
absolutely.
PE.
Yeah.
Whereas most guys
That's so
are like,
true,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I actually took GCSE PE.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I played
it?
basketball.
Yeah.
dope.
Basketball,
Yeah.
So I
Whereas
know
you
all
see,
the
like,
techniques.
with most
Yeah.
guys,
I did
though,
netball.
they
Fun.
still play like 7
Yeah.
aside with the man them.
Yeah.
Like this is years
Oh yeah,
later.
absolutely,
Yeah, of course.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Women, we
of
drop off.
course.
They're still active.
We're not as active. Well, the only activity I got was, down EC in the Soulful House raves. Seriously,
That is a workout.
That's it is a workout. It is a workout.
House raves are
Yeah.
Cutting shapes.
Yeah, cutting shapes.
You
But I
are
must
cutting
confess,
shapes.
the knees are not
No, but it's
kneeing
for real
anymore.
though.
I can't
You
do
see,
it.
you
I
got
can't.
those like the stallion.
Nah, like when you got Miss Dynamite comes on and she's like the bit where everyone goes low. I'm like, I don't know if I can get back up. So these days I don't even try it anymore. But I used to, but I can't.
You need WD-40, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
How funny.
So do you think there should be more women PT to encourage more women like in the gym? And
Facts, like big up like Just Jean, for instance, where Gina, when she first come in the game, I think she used to kind of doubt herself, but
Yeah.
us lot, we champion her, like
also,
Yeah.
anything she does, we try
Push.
to amplify
Push
it.
it
Yeah.
Because I keep on telling her, I'm like, rah, you're the one. And I think she ain't deep to it. I'm like, you're the one. Like, you're changing the culture
Good.
and the perception of gym.
Yeah.
But it's only going to get bigger and bigger over time. And if we
Yeah.
keep pushing you, it's going to become normal where
That's it.
soon I reckon there's going to be, give it like another 5 to 10 years, there's going to be more women in the gym than men.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
in
can
the gym
see.
or as
Well, we
well?
hope so.
I can
In
see
the
the
gym.
transition.
Okay.
I
We
can
hope
see it.
so.
I can see
But
it.
it comes from
I
people
believe
like
that.
her
Yeah, we
creating
hope
a
so.
Space.
buzz and making it cool.
Yeah.
Also,
thank
a
God
safe
for her,
space for
yeah.
women. We need
Yeah.
we
And that-
need
yeah, that's what I was
someone
gonna
to
say.
aspire to. I don't mind having a man or female PT.
PT.
Doesn't
Yeah,
bother
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I'm more concerned about the space. I get intimidated
safe?
when I go
Exactly.
and lift and it's just full of guys.
Very
and
intimidating,
I'm
yeah.
very intimidated to go through that trial and error.
Do you know what's mad
Process.
there? In most gyms here, you'd find the guys who are like my size or even bigger, the real monsters in the gym, the ones who are like bigger than me,
Yeah.
they're the most friendly. They're the most helpful as well.
I know.
They tend to be the one that be like, if you ask
Yeah.
them for advice, this is how you do this.
They will.
Then
They
they'll
will.
put their headphones on and
Absolutely.
walk
But I think
off.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's predominantly male environment that
Yeah.
it kind of comes across. And I did see in the stats that it was 25% of women are actually intimidated by going to the gym. So
Yeah.
they call it gym intimidation.
Social
I-
anxiety.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
social
that as well.
anxiety. They
Yeah.
just feel like, can I go there? Will I be comfortable? Like I don't look like
More
them.
time, yeah.
And
I'll tell you this here.
you know, so it kind of makes them feel a bit uncomfortable at times.
The bigger percentage of guys in the gym, they don't notice you. You're like see-through to them.
For sure.
Because most men go gym and just stay in their zone.
But what about the
For
ones?
instance-
I'm sorry, Chiz.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you in, but what about the ones that are wearing those leggings? You know those leggings?
Oh,
men?
with the
The women
and
that
it
wear
rouges.
leggings.
It
You guys get
rouges.
distracted by
The
that.
scrunch
'cause you
bum.
said
The
you don't
scrunch
see us. But do you not see us when we're wearing those leggings
what,
with
yeah?
the bits
No, I see
behind
it.
that?
I see it.
Time,
He's- I see it.
but more time. To be fair, yeah,
Sorry to cut
I
you.
train
Yeah.
during antisocial hours more time.
Right.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah.
I try to do that.
Or when it's
Trying-
peak
yeah,
hours
yeah,
in the
yeah.
gym, I go to like, I'll drive further
Yeah.
to Fulham Heath and I pay a day pass and I'll go to like a proper
Right.
meathead gym where
You're not really going to get that kind of
you ain't gonna see,
distraction.
you're not going to see one girl in the gym.
But would that be a
But that's a
distraction?
problem
You
though.
see-
That
and
is a
if-
problem
And
though.
if you
Like
see one girl in that gym, more than likely she's more aggressive than the man. is,
Yeah.
like in her.
And it's
I
not
think I think that's
really-
problematic
it's not
in
really
itself
that
though.
No,
Chizo.
no, no. She
Yeah.
might even look
Yeah.
attractive, but the way she attacks a session is
Yeah,
so much
yeah, yeah.
aggression. You're like, "Ah, I'm scared to
me."
train with her because she might break
Yeah.
me in a leg session because
For
the
sure.
intensity she trains
Yeah,
at.
but I think that's a
How
problem.
funny.
You know what I mean?
I feel like you as a guy have got a space where it'll be
Yeah.
male, it'll be dominated by men. Yeah, so you've got a safe space.
You know
no
what, yeah,
distractions.
those-
Women need that as well. We
Those
need
gyms,
that.
Yeah, those gyms, yeah. I tell most, like, I'll give you an example. When I used to PT at King's, loads of girls used to be like, oh, I'm scared to go there. Then all of a sudden now,
Loads of them.
loads of them go there. Like, it's,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
proper become dominated by the girls now, yeah?
Yeah.
And I laugh because I'm like, oh, you lot used to be so scared to go there. They're like, oh, you know, all the guys here just kind of help us with
Yeah.
all our things and
Yeah.
they would even help unrack our plates and all of that. I'm like, right, look at you lot enjoying life now.
Yeah, yeah,
And they fought because the gym was full of monsters
yeah.
Yeah.
that it's going to be intimidating. I'm like,
For sure.
I tell them, the bigger guys are the most friendly because you don't know why they're training for.
Okay.
Some
Noted.
people, like, most men train for the mental side of things.
For sure.
True.
Yeah.
Most men go gym at weird hours just to avoid everyone else. So, like,
Yeah.
the time I train these
Concentrate.
days, I go like mostly midnight because of multiple things. Due to the YouTube, I become too bait. So my sessions started taking too long.
Yeah.
So to avoid everyone, I started training mad late.
Makes sense.
Just to literally just get through my session. The second thing is, it's easier for me to film my content when there's only 5 people in the gym.
It makes
Absolutely.
sense.
Makes
Yeah, with
sense.
everyone.
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah.
That's why I started training at antisocial hours,
Yeah.
where more time I would literally, if I'd worked or filmed my content, like my YouTube content,
Yeah.
the guys, I would take a short nap from like 9 to 1. Then I'll get up and I'll drive to the gym, bang my session, come back, shower, sleep again, then get up in the morning and get on with my day. Then I know I can knock out all my footage within the short time, because I know, like, once I set my tripod, I know all my angles in the gym now. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I know how far I need to be
How do you
from-
overcome that though? You know, when you first start as an influencer in the fitness industry, how did you? And I'm gonna. This is like to wrap things up. How did you overcome? You know, getting your kit out and not. I'm really in my head thinking, oh, people are gonna think I'm
people are
really
gonna think
into
that,
myself.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
wow, she's getting her camera out, she's getting the pod out. Like, how do you kind of get out your head about that?
You know what? At first, I used to be like, they're just gonna think, rah, he's one of these tripod assholes.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? When a gym is busy, I'll never bring out my tripod. I'll just train.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, like
Certainly.
I don't want to, one, be in people's space. 2, I'm just like, I don't want to be in the background of someone else's footage, so I don't want someone to feel like, raw, I'm in the background of my man's thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
You're all about
That's-
privacy as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I choose
Respecting people's
the odd
space.
times. Like before,
Yeah.
when I used to train at King's,
Yeah.
I used to film my footage in the morning between 7:30 to 9. The
Okay.
reason why the 5:30 to 7:30 crew would have headed out and gone to work. The school run crew on their way to drop their kids.
Yeah.
The drug dealers ain't there yet.
Whoa.
Well done.
Drug dealers.
They come off the tent.
Well
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I knew my timing with everyone. Then the yummy
Right.
mummies, if they were like off work,
Yummy
they will come
mummies.
at
Yeah.
9 after the school run.
Yeah.
So I knew between 7:30 to 9 in the morning,
For sure.
gym's there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How long have you
So-
got?
Well, we're gonna wrap this.
Oh, we didn't get onto like that question.
It's been amazing, and you know what? Just to
What was
end
the
Yeah,
it-
part
What was
two.
the question?
Well, this is going to be maybe for part 2, but I want to know about supplements in the gym, guys taking supplements, and how big of an industry that really is.
Let's
but we
do
can
a
talk
part
about that
2.
next time. I want to get into it.
And before we end,
Yeah,
I've got some quick fire questions. It should take you 2 minutes,
that's cool.
and you can only answer one of those very quickly. Yeah, if that's okay.
That's cool.
All right. So, strictly supplements or strictly natural forever, and that's would you rather? Did you do supplements or would it be natural?
Supplements is natural to.
Well,
an
is it
extent.
the ones that are unprescribed? I think that's what I mean.
Oh, you mean
Steroids.
Yeah, the
Are we doing steroids?
We're staying on the natural side.
Okay then. Would you date a plus size or a super slim?
Plus,
Okay. Would you date 3 foot? 3 foot below, as in like below that, maybe 2 foot, or 6 foot on above?
so someone who's 3 foot,
Yeah, or below.
6 foot and above.
6. Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm trying to give my children a fair chance.
No, but would that not be like a bit?
Do you want them to
even
get
when
bullied
they're-
at school?
But then, if you anyway, okay, it's all about you at the end of the day, yeah.
Just give your children a fair chance.
It levels off
All
in the
right,
bedroom.
would you-
Don't worry.
Yeah. Would you rather
I'm a virgin.
be?
I don't know these things.
Would you rather be bald or hairy all over your body forever? And I'm talking waxed, Hollywood style.
You said hairy forever.
Hairy forever, and that's everywhere.
Okay.
Okay, everywhere.
I'll be
Like,
hairy because there's laser.
Yeah,
you have to be hairy.
You got a
You
choice.
can't remove it with laser. Actually, I'll go bald, man. I can't.
Yeah.
That's
Okay
watch.
then. Okay. All right. And would you have either bicep or quad implants?
None of the above.
No. One.
Wow. Quads.
Which one? Quad.
God, oh.
I had a feeling you might say that. Anyway, date a woman with an extremely flat ass or a disproportionate ass implants? Which one would you go for? The one that's got the implants that are a bit
This is evil.
off? Would you go for the one that's a bit wonky, a bit wild? Or would you go for like flattest pancake you can imagine?
Flat.
5, 4,
Yeah.
We're gonna be
3,
missionary.
2, 1. Oh,
Yeah, which one?
I said flat.
Okay,
Oh, flat?
okay.
Oh, wow.
We'll do
Missionary
missionary
with a
all day.
flat. Okay, well, we move.
But you're a virgin. Okay.
Okay, would you lose your 6-pack or lose all your hair?
Oh.
Which
Use the
one?
abs.
Would you lose? Okay, so you don't mind you wouldn't mind. This is interesting because coming from anyway,
The hair is a big thing, you know?
it's a big
Men
deal.
really, really do care about their hair
That's my
more
next
than I
one
knew.
then. Yeah, so hair implant or hair extensions. Huh? So if you became bald, Jen, let's just
Implant.
say, would you go
Why
for
would
the
you do
implant?
extensions?
No, people are doing extensions.
You be the rave.
And shout out to the
Look
ones
at your dreads.
that
One dread is fly off, man.
Yeah, the
I'm just
dreads,
saying,
the
like,
dreads, yeah.
Would you do that? Okay, so
I'd
you're
rather
going for
implant.
you're going for the
Implants,
implant, so you
okay.
don't mind the situation here for a couple of months.
You phone that for 3 months.
You know you can't wear Lakey
yeah, I
hats,
know.
yeah?
You do it in the
I'm
winter.
just saying.
You do it in the
I'm
winter.
just
no
saying
one
you can't
sees
do that. All right, last one. Would you be the money man, yeah? Or would you be the muscle man that attracts women? Which one are you picking?
Okay.
Because you know what we
Ooh.
like as women.
Oh, well, I don't know which M.
Typically speaking, but
I
what would
dunno.
you do?
The
if
money
you had-
man, because you
yeah,
always
you're
get
broke and
muscle.
you're
The
muscly.
money man.
You're broke and you're muscly. You'll still get attention naturally, and you can blag it, or you're all about that money and you'll get the women.
The money man. You go pay PT and you be in shape in a year and a half.
And it's been wonderful interviewing you today, Joe.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been
Thanks for
fun.
having me. Thanks for
Yes, it's
having
been
me.
amazing. As Riri said, we'll do a round 2, hopefully, if you
cool.
don't
Yeah.
mind. That'd be
That's
great.
cool.
Yeah,
'Cause there's
definitely.
so much on my list. But yeah,
cool.
thank you. This has been W Lounge podcast. Thank you for watching. Follow us on all of our platforms here or wherever it is. Thank you for watching. But yeah, ciao.
Bye. Bye.
Well done, well
You said
Fuck,
the
that's 2
broken
minutes
muscle.
after.
You know what's
That's
jokes
2
here?
minutes. 2 minutes.
good.
We're
That's
Back
good,
in
yeah.
the
That means Carl needs
Is
to
Carl-
come
is
in.
Carl here?
So yeah, go on. Sorry.
Oh, so
Back in
fantastic.
the day, there used to be this thing about guys who love to go gym.
You're not gonna?
Guys who love to go gym too much end up being broke. And it's just like, then I remember like when I joined Kings, most of the men them who trained at Kings originally were all self-employed or city boys, like, you know what I mean? They were either corporate or they used to laugh about it because we were like, wait, people don't understand this is just part of discipline. But it was just like, you start to realize that a lot of people got mad insecurities.
People go to the gym.
But a lot of people got mad insecurities where they think that because you look a certain way
Yeah.
that you don't stand on business with other things in your life.
Yeah.
And I just think to myself, okay, each of their own.
That's it. It's so inspiring, your story about your mom. That's beautiful. And it actually threw me off the scent.
Yeah.
Because I was not expecting her to have such a inspirational
Yeah, my mum got me in.
background
She got me in everything
while
early.
you're into
Like,
fitness.
I remember when she was complaining about how I look now, and I laughed and I
Right.
said, "This is partly you. Like you started the
This is it.
yeah."
Oh, we really would love to do a round 2. There's so
That's
many
cool.
questions on there. And you're very interesting, actually. And I feel like we haven't really seen this side. So I was hoping, although maybe you've got it
Yeah.
out there, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I thought it'd be nice to kind of delve a little bit deep. How did you find
I
it?
talk more on other people's pod than mine.
I noticed that.
Yeah, on mine,
yeah.
I always say to Wes, focus on Gabriel.
Yes. Yeah. Gabriel is like your
Yeah.
champion.
I always say, yeah, focus on
Yeah,
Gabriel because Gabriel likes to talk.
For sure.
So I'm like,
He does, doesn't
put,
he?
yeah, put the camera on Gabriel. Whereas I'll rather take a back seat there because I know that I can do the work on everyone else's. Yeah.
But you should talk a bit more. I think you've got- or do you prefer the interview part of it, like when we ask you the question and you can
Yeah.
answer it?
Yeah,
Going into it kind of vibe,
yeah, because he likes doing the interview side of things. So that's where we're
You know that you've got your indoor gym, right? Would it be an idea to have us interview there for part 2?
Yeah, that's
And we're in sportswear.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah? Does that make... I'm just thinking outside the box, like,
Yeah.
what would look kind of cool.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know where this outside gym is. Is it like in your property there? Because we don't want
No, that's cool.
invading your...
No, that's cool.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
Don't
where
be
that's,
invading
that's where I
or-
do my pod.
Or whatever, but...
Of course. We grew up in Stockwell.
Nice to meet you. You're right. Good. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
And over there was in my car.
Oh, Chizzo, thanks for that. How is it? Let me go and leave.
What boy? How you been? What you know? That's why you see.
A bit nervous. Nervous.
Are you hosting this one as well?
Sounds great.
Yeah. I'll be on the side. I'll be on the sideline. Did Christina say she's going to get changed?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah, we haven't got much time though.
Right, I was thinking maybe just wear this, but I don't know now. Should I change or?
I'm not changing, so I've got to.
No, it was good, man.
I don't know. Yeah,
Should we just do a test?
Chizzo, me presenting that. All right. Any feedback?
I think you did fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Chizzo talks a lot, so he took control.
Which is brilliant.
So it's fine.
Chatterbox.
What?
I love it.
Not a bad thing.
No, not at all. It was
You've got a lot to
brilliant.
say. You've got a lot of life experience.
It made it so much
You know what it is?
easier.
Everything you were saying was rich.
There's no point.
Yeah,
No,
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 no, I was about to, but if
I'm
not,
not
Right.
dealing with
Right.
amateurs, are we?
Like before,
it's not going to look right.
maybe when I first started the pod, I used to hate the camera.
Yeah.
But now I know when the camera's on,
Action. Yeah.
all time.
And everything you said was rich.
Yeah.
There's nuggets constantly. Not just talking for talk's sake.
Yeah.
So do you. Not
Can we do it?
like
I do it every week. I do it every week.
Yeah,
So
I know,
it's like,
It's different.
yeah.
No, but it's going to be different. It's going to be completely different. You bring a whole different essence. You're like polar opposite. So
Yeah.
Drink
polar
up.
opposite.
I don't drink.
You don't drink? Okay.
I don't drink. It's more for him. Kalam, you know.
No? You want some? You don't drink? Oh, perfect. I
More
don't
for him.
What are your accolades? What should I say? You've got here international dancer, singer, songwriter. Carl Lesserman, aka Loverman.
Ah!
Where did that come from?
You don't love him, man.
Mr. Loverman!
You can leave that.
The pressure.
The Loverman of Fundamental. Oh, come on, you were the
Pressure
lover
get
boy
to
of
West
Fundamental.
Side.
Come on. Yeah, would you not?
What did that even
The
mean?
lover boy. Oh, no, the goddamn sugar.
Wow.
He's like, no, I wasn't. No, I
I was
wasn't.
never that one.
MySpace days.
I thought you went on Ezra Fancy.
Baron was that guy. Yeah, Baron
Byron.
Baron was the
Byron. Really?
Yeah.
I thought more girls like you.
You know who like me?
You're just being, you know what? You're very.
You shouldn't be modest.
Be modest.
You know what it is, bro. Our own women used to mess with me like he looks like the older one.
The older one.
Yeah. But older like.
Yeah, I see what you mean. He had a more baby. He did look. You look more mature. I get what. Yeah, I could see the older girls. Still though, I don't know. Personally, I thought you were the poster boy of the group.
It's mad.
Was you not then?
No. That was
Okay.
Jermaine.
Okay. Jermaine. Oh, okay.
But if your man was in the center every day, every day center.
I thought it was a hype. I don't know. I thought it was work.
Jermaine was that guy. Like nobody could do it like how you could do it.
Oh. Okay.
Them days.
R&B man, them.
I mean,
I ain't even talked about these days.
Hmm?
Yeah, I can't even remember last time.
Warzone.
we're not going to talk about that. Don't worry.
I'm Modern Warfare.
Yeah?
Modern Warfare.
We don't have to.
Free, yeah?
No, we're not going to talk about it. It's fine.
I'll catch you back.
What are these girls doing?
Unwind and relax.
I don't bother getting trained.
No,
Let's
no,
just
don't
go
get
for it.
trained.
We're not tired.
They're just using the toilet.
Oh, what you got?
You lot might as well just take an extra hour.
Shackleton.
You don't rush this. You should just take an extra hour.
Tell them. Rush what?
You take it.
You know, I'm just saying money, innit?
Don't take it. He's gonna start charging.
No, but on the real though, this conversation could have went on a bit longer though.
Yeah, of course you do that. Of course you do that. We know that. That goes for any conversation in the world, though. There's got to be a cut-off point. Oprah Winfrey can't talk for 2 hours. I'm sure she did, but she's got an hour slot. It is what it
This
is.
was barely 45 minutes.
It's fine.
Oprah probably chops her shit down as well.
Yeah.
What do you lot talk about?
Fitness in general.
But they're taking too long to get ready. Like, that's what it is. They must know what they're doing.
You're not joining them.
No, I forgot my second outfit. They know this.
He said you forgot it.
Yeah. I was rushing to pick up Brenda.
Gym influencer now.
Oh, yeah.
I was rushing to pick up Brenda.
She's a gym influencer.
Oh, is she? I was trying to-
I'm taking her over. She's over. Basically.
I see the reels.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you taking the piss out of me? You be there and say, well done, Serena, keep going, yeah?
I see the kickbacks.
Hardly. I'm not a gym influencer, I'm an inspirer. I inspire people who are on the same level as me, who are starting out. Hopefully people will be inspired.
Oh, I love that.
Right, are you inspired to get into the gym?
Oh, you're drinking alcohol?
Have I inspired you to get into the gym?
Can't leave the gym.
I feel like Serena gave it to me.
I hadn't
like
noticed.
missing.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, Jackson, no.
I'm drinking. Anyone forgot?
You don't drink.
I think we need to hurry up because we actually on the time
Oh,
scale here.
shiza. Okay.
It's more than.
I just need a.
This guy. This guy should get extra phone.
I don't even know why it got changed. We didn't really have time for that. It's been a quick swap. New person, sit here, let's go.
Oh no, I didn't change.
No one changed. No one changed.
Well then let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, you lot should have changed.
Sit down.
I didn't see sorry.
This
Let's
guy
go down.
Carl sitting where Chizo's, yeah?
Sit where, okay, so Carl's wherever Chizo.
You might have to do sound check again and visual check again.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jesus.
I've been drinking.
Jesus, cover me.
I've been drinking. God, you deal with this. I'm not doing
What time is it?
Quarter past.
Jesus.
Okay, so we got out.
Yeah, we got
We're gonna go out. Because we didn't start on time.
We didn't start on time, no.
Right, so come on.
You want to swap positions?
Oh, am I?
I'm saying.
Oh yeah, do you wanna go?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Good
I feel like this is more my flattering side, but it's okay.
No, go then.
No, it's okay. I'm tired.
No, but
I
you was
didn't
not
know what
I
to
do
do.
last time.
I didn't know what to do with myself.
You want some variety, right?
I'm like here.
Yeah,
Right, yeah, I'll sit in the middle.
Okay then.
I'll sit in the middle then. Or do you want?
Oh my god, sorry, I've moved it.
Jesus, cover me.
Where's the water you gave me, babe? I feel like.
I don't rattle
There's
no.
one more over here.
I don't rattle no.
This one.
Is this for me?
Us. And there's another water. There's another water down there.
Oh, that's not mine. I had a shot.
Right, I'm ready
Okay,
now.
let's go.
I'm ready.
There's literally two waters
Hi,
down
Carl.
there.
I'm Chrissy. Yes.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Christina,
Oh, thank you for
Brenda.
coming. Thank you for
I
coming.
think he's had an allowance.
Oh yeah, no. So come around this way.
Take trainers off if you can.
He can't.
Alright.
He's gonna.
Do you need the trainers on?
Okay, come on.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. We're trying to preserve it as long as possible.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we do sound check.
Yeah. Do a sound. You know how to do the sound check.
Chizo, you off, yeah?
Oh, Chizo, thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm gonna say goodbye properly.
What you lot should do is get pictures.
Oh yes.
Yeah, why don't you take pictures? Like,
Serena, just quickly.
Just quickly, Serena.
Quick picture.
I'll see you tomorrow.
no, like sit down on the couch.
Oh, sit down. Okay.
Oh, sit down on the couch. Okay.
All right, Chizo, come.
She's gonna catch me. It's in the background.
Where are you taking the
All four of us are gonna sit on here. Are we gonna sit on here now?
We're gonna
Jesus
sit
is
okay,
Lord.
So let him sit here and then me and Serena will sit here.
Oh.
Oh, this way? Okay, this way? Okay, no problem.
Do you want to take one of their phones and take a picture of it?
I'll sit on next to you and
She's
Chizo.
like-
Sit there.
Chris, can we have your phone, please?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's fine. We're here. We're good.
Okay, it's all looking very black. Are we going to a funeral or?
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come over here.
Angles.
I don't know. What
No, look at this one. That's the camera.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, that one there.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
Everybody say
looking
Times
good?
Podcast Studio.
Titan
Podcast
Podcast
Studio.
Studio.
Sorry, that's tangent. Wow.
Mercy. Okay.
And again. Titans Podcast Studio. Wow. That's
Okay.
hard. It was like Titans Podcast Studio.
Oh, you want to do it again, yeah?
Okay.
Go on.
Titans Podcast Studio. But I thought he was recording.
No.
That's
He's
BTS.
done now.
What's in the vlog?
Are we good? Brilliant.
I was looking at that.
Oh,
and so
vlog, vlog.
Oh, that's for you. Oh.
Like, this is for
I
us.
flashed that up,
Yeah.
didn't I?
Oh, lovely.
Titans Podcast Studio. But what
Chisel,
about Chisel? What's
W
your
Lounge
brand?
podcast. W Lounge. Imagine.
Chisel, what's your brand?
She's a YT.
Okay.
Lounge podcast.
Chisel YT.
W Lounge.
That's it. That's done.
Thank you.
That's
See you
it.
soon.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet. Brilliant.
Let's go.
Thanks, Chisel.
No problem.
Oh, wow, this is sweet.
Gym time.
Oh, I really like that picture.
Oh, these are so cute. Jesus, you just
This is so nice.
I love this for
You're
us.
related. You're related.
Give me the teeth.
You did.
Oh,
You
you
saw me last year and I was
You ready for this?
slim and
What is going to be
slender.
in shot?
see,
What's going to be
blaming
in
you.
shot?
It's made me move. Oh yeah. No, for
So
real.
can I put it there?
We both. I'm
Yeah,
blaming
yeah,
him.
You
put
get
it
to
there.
see my.
No, you
I'm
won't.
blaming
No,
him.
no.
I know,
No,
I'm blaming
see
him.
how I was
Who's
sat
cooking?
earlier?
Get a bit
You don't have to eat while I
Come
cook.
closer, but you know
Yeah.
how I was
Listen.
sat like that?
I was on a keto diet before.
So that when you're talking to Carl,
She's feeding me rice and
still have
pounded
it.
yam.
Yeah, that's calm. That's perfect.
I can't deal with it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
My genetics
Okay,
are
that's the only way I read
I've
it.
had
Otherwise, if it's on that side.
You see
I
it?
can't handle it.
Alright, we ready?
Let's see how this goes. I feel a bit rusty, to be honest.
Bro,
Use
So how, yeah?
use them as prompts. I have the questions here.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
so
yeah,
glad
not
you're hearing
hide
this
it,
from a
just
man.
be-
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It won't show.
Okay,
So long as you don't go
keto, yeah.
above the mic,
Keto.
it won't show because
cool.
because on the thing, only the mic up to here is showing.
I didn't even.
I want some
They're
Palliang now.
walking, they're killing the land.
I didn't put
I'm
any
sitting down.
so
I'm sitting down.
I didn't put any lip on. I didn't top it up.
What's happened? What is happening?
Can we just do like a little?
Table
Weird, man.
moved a little bit. Oh. I don't even know at this
Maury,
stage.
what happened to this? I don't know
What's
where it's meant
happening?
to
What's
be.
happening?
Oh my god.
Jesus, cover me.
I can't remember how. Ruby, how did you have it, babe? The mic. It wasn't actually. It wasn't like this, was it? It must have been. Oh no, it was here.
We
It was
like
here.
that. We like that.
Yep, it was here. Yep, it was here. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a butcher's.
Okay. Yeah.
But I watched a couple videos of you guys.
Is it? Oh, really?
Good, yeah.
Really good.
So when I read the questions, I was like, oh, is it gonna get touchy?
Oh, touchy. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like a bit deep? Is that what you mean?
like us saying stuff that we don't all agree with.
That's good.
Yes, I mean, I believe so.
I hope so.
I believe so. I think, there
No,
might
it
be,
should be like a yes
there might be
man.
some things happening.
I'm not. It's not
Yeah.
that. It's just, like obviously, you watch these podcasts and then you kind of feel like, yeah, no.
Oh, no, you-
It's not even about that. It's just about we all want to be friends when we leave here, right?
Oh no, we will be. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean. No, we'll be fine.
You guys cook each other.
We
Right?
do, yeah. But we love each other, though.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah.
We're
Damn, we
friends,
look good.
But you know,
Come on. Damn.
how do I look?
Wow, we look good.
Yeah.
We look really good.
We look really good, yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Girl!
Big thing. Oh,
Girl!
No, this is cute.
Alright.
This is very cute.
okay.
What do you
Earrings?
need? What do you need done? Because when I was sat,
Surgery to be.
Oh my gosh, no, you don't.
You have such an amazing.
So are you happy with the topic we're speaking
shadow
about today? It's going to be really nice and chilled, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be fun, yeah.
Don't do that. No dramas.
Sorry, I was doing my Tyler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Break it hard. Make me lose my breath. Make it hard. All right.
Damn, we've actually.
Basically, when you're
So,
ready,
yeah.
are we waiting for? Who are we waiting for?
So we're doing the
Callum?
sound checks now?
We could have been doing it as we were talking.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. That's what I'm
This is
trying to
good,
say. Let me get
yeah.
another shot. You want a shot?
I will actually have a shot.
No, I don't drink.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I don't drink either.
I'll have a cheeky shot.
I'm a gym girl now.
Do you know what? I loved your get ready with me, yeah. I said, come on. I might be buying Gymshark. Oh, no, Jim King. Jim King.
But I prefer the other one. Pursuit. No,
Dutch Courage.
no, I'm serious. I don't do carbs. I don't drink alcohol.
Well done. Well done. I'm waiting until next year.
Okay.
I'm gonna have
In it.
Oh, lovely. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, I got my Baileys. I wanted to put in the fridge soon. Should be fun.
Wow, she's not just drinking, she's having shots.
Yeah.
You'll leave that loving man.
I
You'll
need a
leave
bit
that
of
loving
Dutch
man business out.
courage.
Yeah.
Of course, no, it's not in there. Carl.
Okay, good.
Carl, it's
good.
not in there.
Okay,
It's a
thank you.
joke.
Yeah, we don't want that. Don't put that on my name. Man. I work with children. Man.
At least it's the honey flavour.
Yeah.
Oh, look, do that. See your top here, your shirt. A buttons are done.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Mic test. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Is that the effect?
Me?
No, definitely not.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, so this is W Lounge podcast. Welcome, etc., etc. Thank you, Carl, for joining us. We're going to talk about sexual relations.
Nice.
No,
It's my favorite subject.
but you know something? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But this was so a bit of Brenda. I don't know why we didn't top it round. You're so good at this.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This is a bit of you, Brenda.
Oh, the sexual one.
Yeah.
I like it. I do like it.
I'm actually on the fitness one. I'm into
I thought that was the plan.
That was the plan.
I thought that was the plan, so I don't understand what happened. No, wait, hold on. No, because they know each other. Yeah.
That's why we shouldn't have.
Because
done it,
I was like,
already know.
I wanted to
That
do the love one, but it doesn't matter.
Go ahead. Someone who's objective.
It's all right. Do you know?
I am
well,
objective.
That's
She
joke.
is.
That's
Don't
joke.
worry.
I know.
We're just on a very short time.
That's
Can you
cool.
hear me? Am I okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
we
we
go.
go.
Let's go.
How long have we got?
Yeah, man. I'm down for whatever.
45 minutes, starting from now. Can you count us in?
Are we ready?
Put this down. Yeah. Cuddly little bottle in my hand. How do you want me to introduce you, Kyle or Kyle Letterman?
Letman.
Yep.
Letterman, just Kyle Letterman. Letterman.
Yeah,
What is
Letterman.
it? What?
Why does not Kyle?
There's no R.
Can we not have Kyle?
Oh, sorry. That's my spelling mistake. Just don't worry about that. Just say Letman. Is it Letman?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Letman.
Just say Letman, yeah.
Letterman.
Yeah.
Welcome to the W Lounge podcast. Today we are joined by the international singer, songwriter and dancer, Kyle Letman, one of the members of the Fundamental boy band group. And today, let me just say hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi guys.
Before I go all steam ahead. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very, very happy to be here.
Hey.
Fantastic.
We're happy
Very
to have you.
Generic thing
Thank
to
you
say,
for
but
joining.
No,
thank you
yeah,
guys
of
for
course.
having me, man.
No. It's a pleasure. The pleasure is all ours. So today we're going to be talking about love languages.
Damn. Okay.
Good. That was a bit more of a reaction.
Yay!
guys.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to going deep. Like, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to going deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I
going
wanna
to
hear
go deep.
some
We're
more.
going to
Because we know about the love languages. It's a kind of a buzzwords
Yeah.
and, you know,
Wow.
it's spoken about, but we're going to go a bit deeper.
Well, let's
Yeah.
find out exactly how much you do know about
Yeah.
love languages.
Right.
There we go.
Carl, I'm going to go straight over to you.
Okay.
What do you know about love languages?
Okay. Touch, gift, time.
Right. Oh. Can
That's good.
anyone help him out?
Yeah, I'm missing two.
Did you say gift?
Yeah, so touch,
Words of
Gift.
affirmation.
words.
And then, did you say acts of service?
No.
No,
No.
yeah.
Service, and that's last one.
Okay,
Acts of service.
so-
Fantastic.
Collectively, we got there.
Yeah.
With a bit of
got
help.
there.
With
We
a bit of
got
help
there,
from Brenda. Okay. So we kind of have an understanding of what the love languages are. And as you said, it is a buzzword at the moment. So let's get into how important this is. Does it really have a place in our relationships today, and how you guys all feel about it? So what do you believe your love language is? Starting with yourself.
Words.
Word.
Oh,
Yeah,
words of
words of
affirmation. You like to be told that you're the king of kings and you're
That's it.
wonderful and sensational.
I wouldn't have put it as eloquently as that, but I think the idea is someone just verbally letting you know that
Yeah.
they are still with you, they are still supporting you, or they're still attracted to you, or I think there's always this underlying tone where I think men in general will always say that women can speak life into them. I feel like that's what words of affirmation is. So
Wow.
I think
That's so true.
that's
Yeah, I
I,
like
feel
that.
that's important to me.
Preacher.
Absolutely. So we're going to get back to that about women being able to speak life into a man, because I think equally on the other side they can also kill a man with,
Yeah.
with
Yeah, with
their
a
words.
word.
100%.
They
Easily.
can really
Yeah,
knock
very
a man
hurtful,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, our words are very, very powerful. I don't know that we're always using it in the most responsible way, to be honest. Okay. So that's something we're going to look into. What do you think your love language is, Brenda?
Oh, quality time.
Really?
Yeah, I love to be with my partner. I love the idea of us traveling and doing things together, learning together, or him teaching me stuff, whatever. I just think quality time is definitely top tier.
And yourself, Christina?
So, before I was actually in like a proper relationship, you know, you always have this idea about what you think your love languages are. You take the test because there's tests online.
Yeah.
You take the tests
quiz,
online.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a
I mean,
quiz,
you
yeah.
can
Feel
rig, you can
guilty.
rig the tests, by the way, guys. You can rig the tests.
Who's guilty? Who's taking the test? Who's taking the test online?
Well, yeah, the only reason why I knew it was quality time is because I did that
Test?
I did
Have
the
you
test,
taken the test, Carl?
That's the only reason why.
No.
that's
Just
the
by
only
your
reason why I
understanding
knew.
of what they are, you've identified as someone that's all about
Yeah, I've kind of
affirmations.
I've kind of come across these subjects before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you kind of, and I'm really good at self-reflection.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I look at all my past relationships, right, and then I kind of see what was missing, what I did wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really good.
We
That's
like
big.
to hear that. We like to hear that.
That's
So
big.
I'll
That's
finish
great.
off first
Normal.
before we move over.
Yeah.
Okay,
Done
cool.
yet,
So
go on.
before, you know, I actually was in a relationship, I rigged the tests, so that would be gifts.
Right.
That would be my number one.
do you mean you rigged it? What do you
I rigged
mean?
it as in like, you know, do you like receiving gifts? Yes. You know, how do you feel when you receive gifts? Very happy. Yeah. So yeah, so you rig it in a way where you will get that
Okay,
result, and then
okay,
it will,
fair enough,
you know, it
fair
will
enough.
rank the others.
Interesting.
But actually being live action in a relationship, in the situation, seeing how my partner turns up for me, how I turn up for my partner,
Yeah.
it's now the same as Carl's. So it's now words of
sure.
affirmation.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Exactly.
very
I know it
Interesting.
can change.
Yeah.
It can change, and the
change.
fact
Yeah.
that it can change kind of makes me a little bit. I'm kind of unsure whether it's even a thing. If it's something
Okay,
that
yeah.
That's
There you
interesting.
go.
because it can
Yeah.
change. So
Yeah.
is it this is your love language, or is it more dependent on the dynamics within your relationship, how that person shows up?
Yep.
And if somebody shows up and does something well, then could that then be something you now begin to appreciate
Yep.
because of how it's been delivered to you? So let me figure
like
out
that.
from what you guys are going to say with regards to which love language do you think you would struggle to deliver?
Right. Go on, Carl.
As in,
Let
I
us know.
would.
Be a gentleman and start.
Yeah, so okay, we've got
I'm just doing what I'm told. man.
We like that. We like that.
so we've got quality time, words of affirmation, physical
Yeah.
touch, acts of service, and gifts. Which one do you think? I'm not going to be able to deliver that, or I'm going to be weak in that area.
Gifts.
Gifts. Okay.
I don't know why.
Why
I
is that?
figured you'd say that.
Right. So, growing up, I didn't grow up around getting lots of gifts or giving loads of gifts.
Okay.
So, as an adult, I had to figure out how do I make this work without upsetting everybody in my life.
Yeah. yeah.
So
yeah.
what I do now is I ask you specifically what you want, and
Right.
then
Okay.
when you tell me what you want, I will get that thing for you.
For
that
sure,
way,
for sure.
there's no pressure on me.
Yeah.
There's to get it wrong,
Yeah.
and I don't feel awkward about it, and it makes the whole thing go a little bit more smooth because I know you're getting what it is that you want.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly,
not going
yeah.
to be
Just running around.
you're
guessing.
eliminating any
Yeah.
anywhere if there been any disappointment, basically.
Right, and if you don't tell me what you want, you don't get nothing.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question then. So if you're with a partner and you knew she really liked flowers, so this is really common amongst women. We really love flowers.
Yeah.
So it's something that she's kind of expressed to you that she likes. Would you then aim to kind of get her flowers as a gesture of gift giving? And that's something that you don't have to think about. You don't need to ask. It's just a gesture that she
Yeah.
would appreciate. However, it falls under, you know, gifts.
Well, I don't think that falls under gifts though.
No?
Really? Okay.
No. Because
Okay.
I feel like there are some things in relationships that come because you're in a relationship. So
Right, okay.
Oh, okay, by default, yeah.
yeah, so like
Interesting.
so little things like flowers and if that's the kind of woman that you're dealing with,
Yeah.
then yeah. But I think
Okay.
a gift is something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's interesting.
So you're more
Flowers,
thinking like the big gifts, like birthdays, Valentine's, Christmas,
Yeah,
things like
occasions,
that.
yeah.
Occasions.
Yeah, I don't think a flower is a gift.
Wow.
Because if it was,
So
if
what
it
is-
was a
what is
gift,
it
then I
then?
could get, I could give it to you for your birthday.
So what do you think
Right.
it is then? What would you classify flowers? Because women love flowers, you know.
It's a gesture.
It's a gesture.
Gesture.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I would consider it a gift. I would put that in the gift.
So
in,
would I.
you know, I
It's
would.
in the gift category.
And I think if you
But it's good to
receive
see.
a
It's good to
gift,
see that, yeah.
ladies, if you receive a gift and it wasn't initiated by him, he didn't have the. Sorry, not so much. It wasn't. He didn't have the initiative to get. To give
yeah.
you the gift.
Okay, yeah, I see
you
what you
had to
mean.
kind of tell him and guide him and tell him
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean the same as a person who once identified as
Okay,
a gift person for love languages. What do you think?
So for me, a gift can fall into the two categories. So I've told you what I want, you give it to me. But then a gift could also be, oh, you know, this was on the walk. You know, I picked up a little plant, you know, those
Yeah.
little,
Yeah,
you know,
like a flower,
those
like a
home
flower or
flowers.
something.
And then I've
Yeah.
given that to you. Like for me, that's a
Yeah.
gift. It's not just a gesture. It's
Yeah.
something tangible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you've given to me.
Or you travelled, you went abroad, you came
yeah,
back.
you came back
something.
with
Yeah.
like a key ring.
I feel like anything that you
Yeah.
give is a gift. Really.
Yeah.
Anything that's.
But what if you had to
External.
tell him what to get? Like,
It's still
what-
a gift.
I think
Does it mean as much?
Well, I
though?
don't think it means as much.
Oh,
Personally, I don't think so. No,
I think
it's
I think it
lazy.
means this. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
so-
I do.
I think it's
I agree.
lazy.
I didn't, let me just address. Okay, so
Lazy.
I feel like everybody is very, very different, and
Indeed.
I think
hope so.
personally, just assessing how I am as a human and existing, I find that this whole even down to the love languages, all of this stuff, I just feel like all the things that we feel only go as far as the how much you like the person.
I
so
agree.
like
Ooh, wow, I
Okay.
agree.
Yes.
so you could say, you could be like, I want a man that does this or thinks of me and goes away and he brings me this and brings me that.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you're with a guy who you really, really like and he's just saying to you, look, I'm not the best at gift giving. So what I would prefer for us to just, you know, keep peace and just make this thing keep moving. If you want something, you tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Lazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So it's like,
It is lazy.
so what? So when you say it's lazy,
No, but it's not in their
wait.
capacity.
Exactly.
Get in
So-
your
so
capacity.
now-
Get it in your capacity.
All right.
Get it
Yeah.
in your
Yeah,
capacity.
I
At the
agree.
end of the day.
I'm sorry.
But this is-
there is
in
an
your
element of,
capacity.
but
That's
a part
so
of the attraction is the creativity.
unfair.
I agree.
That's not.
I'm with you, Carl. I'm with
That's
you.
so
Dude, I'm
unfair.
with you. I'm with you. I'm
The,
with
the
you.
whole point for me personally is that the guy is being creative. He is thinking outside of his box. Yeah. And
Yeah.
actually trying to make sure that the gift that he gives is coming from a place of, I did this.
Yes.
I did this.
And I know you. I
did it.
know
I know
you.
you, or at least I know that I've taken a few notes here. I might not get it right, but at least I'm trying, and I'm doing it for me. I'm not getting notes from my.
I hope
Yeah.
that this energy carries over when
When
he's
I'm
asking
not-
you to do something that you're not quite familiar with, like or something that's not written into your character.
Okay, example. What do you
All
mean?
right.
by-
So all right. So I'm not saying that you can't cook.
No, no,
but
no.
Let's say
I
we're
can, but
talking.
go on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's say we're
Okay.
talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
a woman.
Yeah.
You meet a man meets a woman, right? And she'll tell him, look, I wasn't raised around cooking. All of this stuff. It's just not something I'm great with.
Okay.
He looks her dead in the face and tells her, you need to get that. You need to lock that into your
He's
character.
right. He's
Absolutely.
100% right.
Why not?
If food is
But if
his
it's something
love
that she
language-
doesn't want, if it's something that
You do most
she's
things
unfamiliar
because you
with,
love
she
your
doesn't
partner.
want, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But that starts to sound now like you're
Yeah.
with the wrong person.
That's
it's
what
like-
I
But
agree.
you
I
are. You're
agree.
definitely with the
Yeah.
wrong
I
person.
would go as far to
You
say
definitely
we have
are.
a compatibility issue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
definitely
right.
with the wrong
We do.
person. Like let's not force it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think
How
because
about
it
that?
turns into that. Yeah, it turns into that.
Let's not force
Because the
this
stress that would happen from someone who's like, look, I'm not comfortable with this. This is how I've worked out
Right.
that it can be done. Like, I know you want this.
Right.
This is how I can give it to you. And the person says to you, nah, I don't want it like that. I want it how I want it.
Yeah, I think we need to. Okay, the beauty of relationships or successful relationships is also the compromising,
Right.
as well.
But
So-
there's none here. With that argument. with
Sorry,
with the argument that she
Sorry,
just
Jesus.
proposed,
yeah,
there wasn't much space for that, for compromise.
No, I mean, forgive me for my abrupt way of delivering my messages. But ultimately, I do feel like, if you're in a relationship like that and your partner has already established from the beginning that you can't do whatever and vice versa, you're already setting it off as, right, we're not really compatible in this. Okay, are you willing to stick with that? Because if you are, do not complain. Do not ask me for anything. If you know that I can't cook, if you know that I'm not good at cleaning, if you know I'm not great at having sex, and you just love me. I'm just saying, but you just love me because of whatever. You have to deal with me as I am. Just take me as I am. Otherwise, don't.
No, I feel like you.
I feel like
wait.
that's fine, but I think what you're saying is not reciprocated. It can't just go one way. Take me
It
as
has
I
to be
am.
both.
but you're not
That's what I'm
taking him as
saying.
he
It
is.
has to be both sides.
Wait, no.
It has to.
I feel like
Sorry.
you've blanketed it now. So it's like
I haven't
no. Wait. Let me finish. So what's happened is we were talking about gift giving very specifically.
Okay, so it's gift giving. We'll stick to gift
So if we were saying, so in this person has this particular problem, and let's say everything else in your relationship was perfect, it just kind of feels like, is this thing gonna be what breaks?
Okay, I understand.
the deal
Okay,
breaker.
okay,
Yeah,
so
okay,
it's like
okay.
deal breaking.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, so right, if it's deal breaking, I don't think that would be a deal breaker because of the sheer fact that it's only one thing out of, like, let's say 10 things that are great or
Right,
whatever.
okay.
But if it's a major thing, if it's like something that is very important to you, i.e., the guy really loves somebody that does cook, and it's a major deal to them, and culturally maybe it's like something that they are so used to that they have to have that within them.
Yeah.
That could be a deal breaker for them.
Yeah.
Everything else
Okay.
could be fantastic, but if
yeah.
that one thing doesn't work out, unfortunately, for a
Cooking and
man-
gift giving is we're not that doesn't weigh the same.
But before we move on
yeah.
away
But-
from
But
love
yeah,
languages,
I know what
I
you mean.
mean,
I know what you
yeah.
mean.
before we move away from love languages, I do have one question. If your love language is gifts, is that superficial? Is that a genuine love language?
It's a genuine one.
It is a genuine one.
It's a genuine one.
Can you explain to me and help me understand?
So, for
how
me,
it is a
actually-
genuine
I can
love
actually-
language, because I don't understand that.
It's genuine.
It's genuine.
I can't figure. I can't
Do you
figure that
understand
out.
how that's
No,
a
but-
genuine
No,
love
I
language?
can't.
I don't
no, but
understand.
Carl doesn't have that background,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't be able
to
to
be
relate.
fair, I don't particularly have
It's
a
true.
background
Yeah.
of receiving gifts, but actually, statistics say
Yeah.
typically your love language relates to what you didn't receive as a child. So
Right.
you and I, we should be all over gifts,
But that's not the case.
but that's not
I
the
see.
case. So I think because we didn't have it, and I lived, I don't know, but
It can
I
be
can
like
speak for
that,
myself.
yeah.
I had a very happy childhood without gifts, so I don't value it. It doesn't attribute to my happiness at all.
Yeah. I think gift giving is definitely it's definitely something. It's a real thing.
But can you explain, just very, very briefly, can you help me
Okay.
understand? Because to me, I think it's superficial and I just think it's trash.
Wow.
Okay, it might be wow. Okay.
No, I do. Sorry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think that
It's
it might
trashy.
it might come across superficial because maybe in your mind it's a Chanel bag or a whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we
Yeah.
really strip it down to, let's say, the most minor thing that you can imagine somebody gifting you, a card, or I don't know, just a little love note.
Yeah.
Yep.
A love note,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gifting your partner this.
Yeah.
Because you've written it yourself. It's a gift to them.
Yeah.
That is going to make the person that receives that particular love language feel amazing. They're going to feel like, wow, you've
understand that.
actually done this for me. And it's not superficial because they've not spent anything. They've just taken out a piece of paper, they've written down a little poem or whatever, or they've posted a letter to their, loved
I
one.
see that as thoughtful, being thoughtful.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
being
necessarily-
thoughtful, but that
it's a
is part of
it,
the
yeah.
love languages, though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you are being thoughtful. You are
Yeah.
being thoughtful about the gifts that you're giving, about what you're saying to them, the compliments that you're giving them, the time that you're spending with them. That is
All part of, yeah.
all part of it.
Everything you're saying now sounds more like words as opposed to gifts. So gifts to me feels more like the Chanel bag and
Yep, yeah.
the superficial things.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're talking about notes or, you know, post-its on the fridge and stuff like that. I feel like that falls into
That
Words.
does.
That falls
Yeah.
into words.
It definitely goes into the words and words of affirmation, but it also goes into gifting, because when you're gifting somebody, you're not just gifting them anything. You're gifting them something that's going to mean something to that person, or it's going to be it's going to add
Not everybody
sentimental
needs
value.
it to be meaningful, though.
I get what you
Not
mean.
everybody needs. That might be a cool.
I get it.
You
I get
might
it.
think that, but from the studies that I've done myself, I understand that gift giving, whether it's big or a small gesture, there is thought into this,
Yeah.
and it could be minuscule. It doesn't have to be like this massive thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But there has to be some sense of thought in it. So if I'm just used to getting gifts all the time,
Yeah.
I'm going to get bored.
Yeah.
But if you gift me something, and I love the idea of being gifted, and it's meaningful, I'm
just
going to receive
struggle.
it well.
I'll tell
I'm
you
gonna
what it
receive
is.
as love.
And I take on what you've said. I
Yeah.
do take it on.
Not
I,
to say that that's my love language, by the way.
Yeah,
As
I know.
said,
No,
mine's
I
quality
do-
time.
Quality
Guys,
time.
quality
Yeah,
time.
but I just struggle
Yeah.
to understand how someone can say that they would potentially be unhappy in a relationship if they didn't receive gifts. But they're getting quality time. But they're getting words of affirmation.
Okay,
but
so-
they're getting physical touch.
Yeah, they're not gonna be happy,
I just
yeah.
can't understand how. For that to be your love language,
Mm.
you're basically saying if that was eliminated, you would not be happy within a relationship.
Okay.
I find-
Satisfied.
or
Maybe not
satisfied. Yeah, I just find that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for me, with
Yeah.
regards to gifts,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
B touched on it, it's about the sentiment and the usefulness and value that you're getting out of this
Yeah.
gift. If I, for example, needed a car,
Yeah.
my partner had the means,
Yeah.
and he gifted me a car. Okay, Chris, don't get excited. This is the family car, but obviously this is a gift for you to
Right.
use for our family. For me, that would just blow my mind.
Yeah.
You know that you've played into 100% because
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
No, it
use
would blow
and
my
value.
mind, but I
You're
just
getting
don't
use
know
and
if
value.
That's what gifts means.
That is exactly what
that
gifts
is
mean.
exactly what
That's
it means.
exactly what it
That's
is.
I'm
100%.
I don't know.
And you know, okay, so you've gifted me a car. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to help yourself and the family. Like,
Yeah.
and this is actually something that I've wanted. You thought about
Yeah,
it. You've
yeah.
gifted me. It's going to benefit me. And it's going to benefit you.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, gifting on the level of, you've seen that there's a lack or there's a need of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and you've said, okay, Christina's identified that
Yeah.
gifts is her love language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn up in that sense. So
Okay.
I'll gift
Yeah.
her a candle set. I'll gift her a aroma set. I will, I'll bring her flowers.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's just about how you feel about the gifts. It's about the person saying, my love language is gifts. And it doesn't need to be expensive.
No.
No.
Yeah. But if it's adding value
Sentimental.
to my life.
Yeah.
And it's, benefiting me on a mental, physical, emotional level.
Yeah.
I am going to receive that completely well.
Yeah.
I can relate
Yeah.
to everything that you've said,
Yeah.
but to say that my love language is gifts, no, because that basically means that is an integral part of my relationship.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
difference I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I see what you
the-
mean.
the
Yeah,
good
yeah.
It's an integral
Yeah.
part. So
Yeah.
that's the bit that I'm like,
Yeah.
I struggle with, but I do understand
Yeah.
how the gifts,
You know what?
can be a benefit to, etc. So, I understand that, but I'm not sold.
Not
okay?
sold, no.
And
You're not sold,
and I
that's
don't
fair.
understand
But you know
That's
what?
fair.
A lot of people aren't sold either,
That's
because
fair.
statistically,
Yeah.
it's actually the lowest.
The lowest. I was
It
about
is.
to say,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
lowest
It's
ranking
actually the
amongst
lowest.
all the
So you'll
love
only get
languages.
like maybe
Yeah.
like 1 out of 10 people that you meet and date that
That
is
will say
interested
that.
in a
Yeah,
gift.
yeah.
Or would
gift
admit it,
giving,
maybe
or-
because it sounds
or they
superficial.
might, they might not admit
Yeah,
it.
yeah, maybe
But
not.
you said words of affirmation is yours, right?
Yeah.
So, how does it feel when you're receiving it? What is the feelings that you get if someone said, you know what, Carl, I really love how you do this, or I really love what how you're dressed today, or are these the type of words that you're talking about, or is it something else? Like what kind of, if you can give us an idea from a man's point of view?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got it right. It's just more about being supportive of your words and
Yeah.
creating an environment where we can communicate with each other. And
Okay.
so it's like,
Interesting.
so if I had a bad day and I've come home and I sit down and you come and you sit on my lap and you rub my head, or you're like, you know what, it's one of those days today and it's all good. Like, I just feel like those kind of things, they just mean way more. Like having a woman say, look, I really appreciate you. I really Like I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I see you. I see that you're
Okay,
working.
See what you're doing,
Yeah.
right?
So is
Like,
it like recognition? Do
Yeah.
you need a woman to kind of give you recognition for how you're showing up, particularly in the relationship? Do you need that confirmation?
it's not a
sometimes?
case of need, but it's. I mean, I think everybody to a certain degree needs it, but
Yeah.
it's not a case of needing it when it's just more of. It's nice to have it.
You appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's.
Does
It's-
this fall into the whole piece? So you know when the man says
Yeah.
about whole,
Trust me.
Yeah?
Trust
a woman
me,
needs to
man.
be a man's piece. So does that
Yeah,
fall into
it
it then?
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Because harsh words.
yeah.
Harsh words can just strip the.
The
Like,
life.
Peace.
Yeah.
The piece. Yeah.
Literally.
Just tear everything down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize if you really like someone, and I feel like as men, if we really like a woman,
Yeah.
the damage that she can do is just crazy.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that's just us liking her. I didn't even say love.
Wow.
So it's like
What does peace look like for you then? Like, if you could describe just briefly, what does it look like
As
when
in-
you come home? So you've opened up the door.
I just wanted
Come in. You've come from work. And your missus is there. What does the peace look like?
I'm a peace and quiet guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
So
tell.
you're
Like, yeah,
chill.
definitely. Your demeanor is
With
so
a low
chilled.
voice.
Yeah.
The Jenny Francis voice.
Yeah, no, I just
You're actually chilling me
It's
out.
so
I think
chill.
we're all
Yeah,
getting
we
chilled
are,
out.
yeah.
Actually, like,
wait, am I
literally,
doing the wrong thing? Should I
there's
be
too much
hyping
light.
up?
Yeah, yeah,
Candles,
for real.
honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I just like I like calm.
Yeah.
I do like slow jabs. It's really unfortunate, but yeah, I
Slow
do
jabs.
I love
music.
Yeah, anything mid tempo to slow is all good. So I'm talking. I come home from work. I jump
Yeah.
in the shower.
Yeah.
I'm expecting my girl to just be with me in that. You know, like if
In-
we're gonna
in the
if we're gonna
shower,
hug,
do you mean?
she can
You
come if
say?
she wants.
Oh, okay. I just need to clarify. I don't know what you mean.
I don't. Yeah, like it's just simple. I
Right.
like everything to just be way simple.
So confrontation is not something that obviously you'd want that eliminated in your world of how peace looks like. There will be no confrontation. Do you like a woman that challenges you, or is there a way to go about it?
Sounds like you might like a bit of
So when I watch
Fiery.
videos of you gues, right, I always thought to myself, wow, getting into an argument with either one of them is just going to be horrible. When Serena asked me to come, I was like, oh boy. But, okay, so I don't have a problem with confrontation. I don't have a problem with us having a really passionate discussion. If we got to shout, let's shout. But let's be able to see the conversation through to the end. Okay, so that means
Yeah,
we are gonna resolve it. Like if you feel like
Makes
this is hurting you enough for you to shout at me, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Say your piece. But if you're gonna say your piece, you have to let me say mine.
Okay.
And
Yeah, makes
then
sense.
we figure out at the end of it how to resolve this problem. And once we this is the only, like, there are very few things that upset me or mess up my peace in relationships. It's that, number one, if I feel like I'm not heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second thing is if you leave the conversation before it's resolved.
Okay.
Wow.
So
You're like a peacemaker. for
That's
real.
kind of like, you know, when somebody, because I don't, let's say for instance, texting. Okay, let's take it to texting, because a lot of confrontation, a lot of communication can happen via texting. So, you know, when you feel like stonewalled is when you're having an argument or a conversation and then someone just completely kind of like a ghost you, not temporarily.
Yeah.
So you're expressing yourself, and guys do this a lot. Have you ever done this before, where a woman's expressing herself, she's kicking off, if you like, via text, and then you just decide, I'm not going to reply.
yeah.
Oh,
But there's a reason.
Yeah.
Meaning.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a
Which
reason.
one? What would
Okay, so-
make that happen for you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like repeating myself more than 3 times. So if we're dealing with a problem that we've previously discussed, okay, so that means we've discussed it one time already,
Okay.
and we're having this conversation again,
Yeah.
but it's not a conversation now; it's an argument.
Okay.
right.
I will work with you to resolve it for the second time.
Okay.
If we're having if it comes up again for a third time, we're not having a conversation now. Now you're just having to go at me because you already know the answer
Got it. Yeah.
to everything that you're saying to me.
Got it.
So for
Right.
me not to reply, it means there's no point to me saying
Got
anything
nothing to
right
There's
now.
nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else to add to.
So
to make
we might as
this-
well have it out when I see you
Go
because
further
going via text, we're not going to get nowhere.
That really, 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 really gets me. I feel like it brings out the worst. It can bring out the worst in me.
Yeah.
Because I would rather it be resolved, even if he had the courtesy to say, "Look, I haven't got any more to add to this. We'll talk about it later," or "I haven't got any more to add to this. We spoke about it already." But to just literally say nothing, and I'm wondering, are you going to reply? Are you not going to reply?
But it's highly okay. I don't know. With say the guys in my circle, it's highly likely that we would have said, or me personally, I would have said, "What are we doing?" And after I state that I can see that this conversation is not going nowhere, I stop replying after that. So it's not that I'm leaving it cold. It's just that I'm not replying to you anymore because I can see that we're going around in a circle, or you're just taking yourself around in a circle, and I just think that's really unhealthy. But it's like, how many times does a guy have to say something to you before you actually
Listen.
before you get it?
Yeah.
Like, at what point is a conversation resolved if you resolved it one time?
Do you feel like sometimes you might be the stubborn one?
I can be, but
Wow.
I can't.
Yes or no?
Do you know what? I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. No,
You're sweating.
no, it's not that. It's just I'm about to be honest, isn't it? And I
For
think
sure. It's a safe space.
the problem is, I feel like I am stubborn at the point where we're not resolving this
Okay.
right now.
So when it's been
Interesting.
exhausted,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
At that
So
point,
it's like-
I'm done.
Yeah.
I've checked
Okay.
out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Have
so for
patience
me,
to a level
it's
though.
very much
Yeah.
3 times. And after the third time, you get a different person.
Good.
Right.
Because now you bring up the subject and my whole mood just gets dark.
And that's Sergeant Kyle.
No, because it's like, and my favorite phrase is, "What are we doing?" Because it's like,
Oh.
what?
That's
Yeah.
really good.
We can
I
do
think
this
that's
again, but-
important.
Interesting,
I think
actually.
more men
Yeah.
should do that.
I
Sort
think,
of.
compartmentalize.
Well, there's that, but also put the question back to her.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be women are always attacking.
Mm,
But at what point are you putting the question to her? Like, hold on a minute, what are you actually trying to achieve here?
Yeah.
Apart
What is
from
the question?
using your words to turn me down,
Yeah.
it's getting now abusive, or now
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
going on
yeah.
a rant. What are you actually trying to achieve? And I think that question's powerful. What are you doing here?
When you have arguments, okay, when you think of the last argument you had, did you think going into the argument, how am I resolving this?
No.
Or are you just
I can actually tell you when the last time
arguing?
it happened. I was arguing for the sake of arguing because I was just angry.
I'm
No, but my
different,
partner
no.
knew that though. No, my partner knew that though.
He knew that you were
Just
angry.
angry for the sake of angry. There wasn't going to be anything resolved. It was just going to
Right,
play out.
right.
Does that make sense?
So
it was
your
literally just.
emotions
so you
were
needed
It was
time.
just, yeah, I just needed time,
Right,
and he
right.
recognized that. So it was just like angry.
So
and
men
then
maybe need to have
it
the
just
time to
it just
recognise
fizzled
that.
out, and then that
Yeah.
was it. So yeah, that's
I'm
for me.
Separate. Yeah, I'm different to that. I want it resolved.
Me too.
Like
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah, I don't like to
Literally,
go.
I can't sleep on it. I can't, like, I don't know. But then if you irritate me to the degree that you irritate me, and it's past whatever I can handle, I'll block you.
Chai.
I can,
Right, okay, right.
Next question.
Okay.
But everyone knows
Boy.
with that.
Okay.
feel you.
So do you not feel, Brie,
Oh,
that you need to work on that? Is
No.
it okay to block people
it's healthy.
so hastily? So you think it's healthy,
Yeah, it's
right?
healthy.
Can I ask you just hold there?
I know,
just
I'm
hold
passionate
there.
about this
Can
because
I
I do it all
ask
the
you
time.
as a man, because I've done a
Yeah,
bit
Carl,
of
let's hear
blocking
it.
here and there in my time.
I like to hear this.
And it seems to be something that men get highly offended.
Right.
They absolutely see it as a huge
End of the
disrespect.
world.
I don't know, the end of the world. How would you feel if you were blocked?
are we talking about my girlfriend or
Your
just
girlfriend. Yeah,
Yeah.
your girlfriend.
my
Fine,
girlfriend
yeah.
blocked me? I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that gets himself into that situation. Because so basically,
He's got a clean track record.
no. Yeah, 'cause- so
Law abiding.
so stubborn. So what happens is that if we ain't talking, we can not talk for days, right?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
See, I
I'll
don't
sleep.
like
I'll go to sleep
that.
beside her. I'll go to sleep beside her. I'll go to sleep beside her. It's all good.
You'll sleep
So
beside
sorry,
her,
wait, you
I'll strip
right?
off naked and go to bed.
and you're not talking to her.
And you
No,
won't,
not a word.
no
Okay, but
conversation.
is it because you're waiting for her to kind of
So
break
it
the
depends.
ice?
So it depends.
Or-
So if we're talking like,
Right.
so if we're talking like something that I feel like she's being unfair with me,
Right.
it's like you're being unfair, and I've expressed that. She recognizes that,
Right.
but she's still mad. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. If this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. However, so I'm not the type of person that's going to run you down. So
Okay.
there's no point in blocking me because I
Stop
wouldn't
it.
have sent you a
Right,
message
okay,
anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
But I will block you though.
You were blocked.
Whoa.
Woo-hoo-hoo, okay.
I'll block.
Finally,
Wow.
someone like me.
No, but
Why would
if
you-
you're
okay,
if
why
you're
would
if
you
she's
block her?
attacking,
Oh, fine. Okay.
Okay.
if she's attacking,
Oh, if she's
yeah,
attacking.
if she's
Okay,
attacking,
fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and the messages keep coming
That's-
through.
Yeah.
She's not
Yeah, that's
piping
mean.
down.
Yep.
I'm
Right.
reasonable.
That's me.
I'm really reasonable.
Yeah.
If you got something to say, I will hear you out.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. But if we're not resolving it, if this has happened too many
that's what I'm
times,
saying.
Yeah.
If
let's
it
just
gets-
stop talking for a
yeah.
minute. It's all
Okay.
good.
Absolutely.
So that
I like
kind of
that.
leads me on to the whole area around peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that would be one of the methods that you would use to protect your peace. Okay. So we kind of identify that peace is key and important to you, and it seems to be key and important to men at large.
Yes.
How do you maintain the peace
Is this from a man to
Within
a
a-
woman? Because
within
from
with
a woman to a
what?
man, it would look different.
Yeah. Well, from
From
put
a
the question
man
to
to-
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you keep your woman in check? Okay.
Yeah, no.
To ensure.
Yeah, man, we ain't supposed to be trying to keep your girl in check.
Okay, that's good. That is a good answer. First and
Okay.
foremost, that was kind of a trick question.
Right answer.
So that was the right answer. So you talk.
But wait, hold on. Is there a problem keeping
Oh.
each other in check?
It's okay. So check
Interesting.
my how I see checking someone.
Yeah.
Is if she's saying something and I'm saying to her, you probably should stop talking now.
Yeah.
That's checking. That to me, that's me
And,
checking.
and for me, I have this like, whoa, I love that because I love that dominance. Like, you're my man. Like,
Well-
you should be telling me that this is not okay. Stop right now.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Boundaries.
Yeah,
Boundaries.
boundaries.
If we get
Boundaries.
yeah,
Yes.
so that's I feel like
Yeah,
that's
boundaries.
checking.
That's checking. So I don't see what's the why we can't do that in a healthy relationship.
In a
It's
healthy
draining,
relationship.
though,
good,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, I think in a
a
healthy
bit like
It
relationship.
is. I don't think it's draining in a healthy relationship.
How many times you got to check your girl?
But
Like,
how would it,
what would
how
you
And
would
then
it
you-
be classified as healthy if you're checking all the time?
No, but that's the thing.
Yeah,
You're
but-
not checking all the time.
Okay, but
So-
yes, checking is healthy.
Yeah.
But if it was
If you're continuously checking,
Yeah,
yeah,
then
that's
yeah,
a problem.
there's a problem.
But that's no
I
longer
said, how
checking.
do you keep her in
Yeah.
check?
Okay.
It kind of suggests you'd have
Oh,
to.
okay. Oh, yeah. No,
constantly-
no, no,
constantly
no, no,
say,
no, no,
keep
no.
on, keep on. So
Okay.
you avoid her like the
jarring.
plague. You wouldn't go for a woman that required to be kept
Yeah.
in check. You talked about boundaries, setting your boundaries, and you even have a different voice. I've noticed when you're setting those boundaries, it gets a bit deeper.
Well, you ha-
It's
well,
the
you
voice
have
of
to.
authority.
Yeah.
You know?
It's very
Yeah.
authoritative when he's setting
Yes.
those boundaries.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry, yes, sir.
okay, so you set your boundaries, and then how do you maintain that?
Yeah.
Because it's got to be peaceful for her as well. So do you recognize what is peace for her, or how does it work?
Yeah. So I feel like everybody should be finding peace for themselves. Okay.
I like
then
that.
so
Preach.
like
Jada, that.
there are all these
Preach.
so
because she don't know.
happiness, hobbies, all that stuff, peace. You gotta
Yeah.
find that for yourself. What does it look like for you?
Yeah.
And then figure out how your peace meets.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I
it's-
love
so that's-
Sort
that's how it
yourself out
works.
before you get
I like
involved.
that. So the three H's. So you said happy,
in
hobbies, and health.
relationships, Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we wrap it up?
Well,
Happy-
you could say that, but yeah,
Like
you do
people
have to
that
look
like
after
gyms
yourself.
together,
Yeah.
like look
But,
after
I
yourself.
like
So maybe
that.
this is a
Help you
thing.
Write the book.
I like this, Carl.
I like
Yeah,
it.
we've
I like
literally,
it.
yeah, I
I
love that.
really like
Yeah,
that actually. I
Yeah.
really do.
yeah.
That is so amazing. I love the way you said, figure out where your peace meets. Do you know
Yeah.
how powerful that is? So you got to establish what peace looks like for you as a woman. And I think women, we struggle with this.
Yeah.
That's
we
what I think
struggle
too.
with this because I think we're too reliant on him for our peace.
I'm
And
personally
we-
not. I'm just going to say it out there, but I get what you're saying. though.
well, you know,
But yeah.
Bree,
I'll
we all
speak,
know
I'll speak on behalf of the,
you are one
the
of a
minority.
kind.
minorities. Yeah.
But can you relate to that? Have you ever felt like you've leaned into your other half too much for peace, or the answer to this missing piece of the puzzle that's going to make you happy?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
How did that look?
Yeah.
When did you realise that
how
wasn't the
does that
right
look?
approach? Have you realised that's
and
not
it,
right?
and it
Yeah.
wasn't it was the right approach, because I was in a stage in my life where I needed that, and it was something I couldn't find for myself, and he was in that space, that place, had the capacity in order to show me peace and be my peace.
Wow.
So yeah, there was no reason for me not to lean on my partner in that moment.
Yeah.
And he could see that obviously there was a lot of cloud and turbulence in my life, and you know, he had that ability to say, yeah, I will take this on, which isn't peace in you guys' mind, but I know that's something that she needs.
But there's difference between that. Sounds like a temporary situation rather than being a person who hasn't identified how to accomplish peace.
Can I say, right?
Yeah, sure.
Guys, we as men, we don't have a problem with none of that.
Yeah.
Like if we meet someone we really like her, we
Yeah.
can see that she's, you know, a bit troubled, or she's got all this trauma going on. That's calm.
Yeah.
For a period of time,
Yeah.
we can take that on, and we will do whatever we need to do to facilitate moving forward. But if we're
Awesome,
talking about a long-term
Prolonged.
relationship,
Yeah.
then you got to figure something out
course,
eventually, because you
yeah.
can't keep leaning on us for
Yeah,
the
definitely.
the whole time.
I agree.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I agree.
so I feel like that's
It was
where,
temporary. So yeah, just to clear that up,
and
that
that's
was
how it
temporary.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. Because at some point, something has to give.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like trauma as well plays a part in that. So
Absolutely.
so you will have some people who will seek out troublesome people. So you would seek out trauma-filled people, and because they have that lack in themselves, and they want to be a hero or a savior to that person. And it's out there. Like, you have that dynamic, you know, where you know they get with people with awful backgrounds, like terrible, traumatic backgrounds, and for them that is just how they are because of trauma.
But you know what?
You know, they're with someone like that.
Yeah, sorry. Do you know, I've met empaths, and typically speaking, empaths have gone through the mill.
Yeah.
They've really gone through it. Yeah, and I've met empaths that are so peaceful. So peaceful. Like you will not
you
even
identify as
you'll not
empath?
even
That's good, yeah.
believe that they've been through anything, you know, any kind of problems or whatever. And I would love them to be more spoken about than the ones that are, you know, creating problems and whatever, because they are out there. It's just difficult to find those type of people. But when you find them, just latch onto them, because they're so peaceful. They've got so much wisdom. There's so much that's happened, so much experience, and they, in my opinion, have mastered probably all of the love languages, because they've probably had to go through so much of like having to deal with this, that, and the third. Okay, well, I didn't get gifts, but I certainly give gifts.
This is how I overcame it, and this is
yeah,
how I
exactly.
navigated those
It's right,
situations.
words of affirmation.
It's
I didn't
dangerous,
get that, and but you know, I could.
So
give.
I identify as an empath, okay? But so the problem you have with empaths is they have been through quite a lot.
Yeah.
But the problem you'll find, so empaths attract broken souls.
Yeah, so this is what I was
That's a
referencing.
big problem.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and they are really familiar with it. So because it resonates with them, they already know how to create an environment that can really help.
And fix that.
Yeah.
You know, create a safe environment for somebody.
Yeah.
But if they haven't looked after themselves, they start to take on negative emotions
That's
consistently,
That's
because
it.
you're dealing with someone who's quite broken or bringing
Yeah.
in a lot of trauma. So
Yeah.
what's happening is that you absorb all of this stuff.
Yeah.
You just keep absorbing it, and then after a while, it will break you down.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got to really manage your emotions, and managing your emotions is one thing, but taking on another person's emotions at the same time,
Yeah.
double the load.
And
That's
you know what, the
dangerous.
negatives
It's
can be
dangerous. That's dangerous.
love bombing, isn't it? Love bombing is one of those quite negative things, isn't it?
Yeah, love bombing can be the negative side of love languages, if you like. If you tell somebody how you like to be loved, and then they could use that to their advantage.
Yeah, which is really bad.
That's the downside of love language, or expressing it. But just to conclude, do you actually believe that there is a place for love languages? Do you think it's important that we all recognise our love language and the love language of our partners? And is it really something that is essential to a successful relationship, being aware? What do you think?
I think, Carl.
I think that there are things that I value more, which like communication, touch, time. Okay.
Quality time.
Yeah. And I think if you like someone enough, it all fits in its own spaces. But I don't know. I think we divide all of this stuff down.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes at the end of the day, if you're not communicating with someone properly, then none of this stuff matters.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
true.
That
That's
is
so
what it
true.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's what it
can
is.
isolate it. You can be
Yeah.
like, I like
Yeah.
this or I want this.
Yeah.
But if you're dealing with someone who's not listening,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's curtains, isn't it? I believe in
Yeah.
it. I think it's a really good good practice. I think it's a fantastic tool, to be honest. It actually elevates your emotional intelligence. It makes you be able
Yeah.
to speak to anyone and anyone,
Yeah.
anywhere, sort of thing.
Well, there are studies actually out there that do
Yeah.
support that
Yeah.
those who are aware and use these
yeah.
these types of these methods and these strategies and these theories that actually are more intellectual.
Emotionally intelligent, yeah.
They're more emotionally
I
intelligent.
think, yeah, I
So,
advocate for that. It's brilliant.
what do you think?
Love languages, I think they're a fantastic foundation. And then after that, I think it's about figuring out how your relationship works for you.
Yeah.
It might not
Yeah.
even, you might
Yeah.
include
It's a
all
good
of them. So
start.
it might not even
Yeah.
be a thing where, you know, oh, this is my top one and then I've got all the others. It might change throughout it. And like Marie was saying, that is it even a real thing? You
Yeah.
know, these love languages, it's about how you're communicating. You know, are you communicating? Yeah, is it a real thing? Are you, is this how you're keeping, literally a man
Yeah.
wrote this in a book to say these are the categories.
Exactly.
And this is where it falls under.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
he
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
created this.
Yeah.
And it's about, you know, now saying, are you just stuck in this box? Because I know some people might say certain levels of intimacy or whatever is a love language, and that
Yeah.
don't necessarily fall under his 5 love languages. And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
other love
Yeah.
languages out there. So, yeah.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I agree with that. There's so many other love languages out there that
Yeah.
have not been explored. And I
Exactly.
think we
Yeah.
narrowed it down to these 5.
To just 5,
It
yeah.
is a good start. I think if nothing else,
Yeah.
I'm not really convinced on the love languages.
That's fair.
But what
Yeah.
I
Fair
would
enough,
say,
yeah.
it's a good start
Yes.
to open up self-awareness. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
all for self-awareness. So if it helps you to start thinking about how you're showing up in a relationship,
Yeah.
that is fantastic. And I just want to, this was kind of like the question that I've left it to the last segment, but it's really important for me to understand from a male's perspective. Have you ever expressed to a woman how you want to be loved, and how was that received?
Good question.
I think the biggest problem I've had is being heard. So I feel like sometimes we hear but we don't listen. And
Yeah.
so even if I would express that this is what I want, or this is how it can be done, they can hear me, but if she's not listening, then 2 weeks from now, we're just gonna fall back into
Yeah.
whatever it was
Got
that
it.
made me express this in the first place. And then what happens is that I don't expect it anymore.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you, well, I just want to say, it's amazing that you've actually expressed it, because there's so many men out there that have not ever
Yeah,
expressed
that's
it.
so
no,
true.
no. I don't think so at all. I genuinely think
Oh, wow.
men.
Oh, I've met guys that haven't. But yeah.
No, that's the thing.
No, but you wasn't listening.
That's
I
the
wasn't
thing.
I wasn't
Yes.
listening.
So a lot of guys,
see?
a lot of guys will tell you. But what happens is that we're not out here trying to tell you what our emotions are. That's not how we're built.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is that we'll let you know in a nice, solid, full conversation way. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get it,
Oh.
then you might hear
On
it
that
one more
note.
time.
Hey,
Yeah. On that
Listen.
note,
You
yeah.
have to listen.
Ladies,
It's not all about you guys.
Okay, that's really
really not.
interesting. That is so
Brilliant.
interesting. On that note,
Yeah.
I believe my takeaway from this is that maybe I'm not listening. Perhaps, but perhaps, maybe you got to be more direct, guys. I don't know. Maybe you got to spell it out exactly what you want, just as us ladies do. Okay, why are you sighing?
Because
I appreciate your way of communicating, and I do know this is all fun and jokes. In all honesty, I appreciate the way that you communicate, and I do think that women need to get better at receiving the way men communicate and dissecting from that what they need to dissect in order to make the relationship more successful and to ensure that the man is also fulfilled, and that needs to be something we do more intentionally.
Absolutely.
But we are out of time and we've got to wrap it up. Oh, that wasn't long enough.
That was lovely.
You've got to come back.
Definitely. Part
the
two.
contributions really were thought-provoking, and we're so grateful that you joined us today. So, guys, if you like the content, please do subscribe, like, share. We're on Spotify, YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok too. And stay tuned because we've got some more interesting deep diving content coming shortly. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
That was brilliant.
Fantastic.
I learned. Thank you.
Thank you. See, that wasn't that bad.
That was good. It was good.
Was it? See? I learned a lot. I love that at the end where you're like, no, men are telling you what they want, but you're just not listening.
Oh my God. How did we look? How did we look? Oh, that's what I want to know.
Oh, gosh.
That was brilliant. Well done.
Well done. What time is it? Quarter past? 20 past?
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
10 past, like 11 past, 12 past.
Yeah.
Wow, that was good. That's good for time. But I just felt like we could have done more, but that's good. I think it's good to keep people, you know, try and be condensed and concise. So that the men will listen. If we go on too long, they'll check out.
How did you find it? How did you find it?
No, it was really good. It wasn't as
Grilling.
as I thought it would be.
We're nice. We're
We're
nice.
sophisticated.
We're
We'll
nice.
grill you in a sophisticated manner.
We're nicer probably to our guests than we are to each other.
Yeah.
It seems. We didn't know how this was. We didn't know how this was going to go. But to be honest with you, don't you think that there is a similarity between Chizzo and Kyle in the sense that they're very disciplined? It was hard to go
really
off track.
disciplined, yeah.
Chizzo was not interested in any
was like-
bants. Like, do you know what I mean? There was no bants. At least she gave us the odd smile.
Yeah,
And, you
Carl
know,
was a bit more light.
yeah, a bit
I would
more
say,
light. But
yeah.
Chizzo was
good.
like,
It's
nah.
good contrast though.
We ain't talking about sex. I'm a virgin, you know.
Is that what you said?
Oh yeah. But then he
Thanks,
talked
Callum,
about
we're good.
missionary.
That
I was like,
brilliant.
hold on, I thought you were a virgin.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Can't wait to see it.
Thoroughly
Excited.
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So, what's going on in terms of
I suppose because he's got.
what you guys do? What do you want to do? Do you want to hang out? Do you want to go for a drink? Do you want to go home? Are you tired? Straight.
I took
you not
the
record it?
breakfast.
Okay, cool.
I just kept it. I was carried on.
Alright, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go home
You didn't
or?
press the stop button here.
What do you want to do?
I want to go out and have something to eat or something. Grab a bite, have a drink.
You didn't hit the stop button.
Yeah. Do you know where there is? Do you want to come out or?
Do you want to come? Yeah, we're in
I
bed.
it's just because I've got a lot going on right now. So
Alright,
I need to go
babe.
home.
That's alright. That's okay, hon.
But this might be the last time.
No, but I didn't. All you said was that.
Or we can do a TikTok live. You're on TikTok, right?
Yeah, we can do a TikTok.
Are you not
Are
on
you on
TikTok?
TikTok?
I thought you would be
Are you on
actually.
Instagram then?
Yeah.
We can do an Instagram live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do Instagram live.
I've got YouTube as well.
We could do. I'll have a TikTok. I'll have an Instagram. YouTube's not. No one watches them.
No, actually.
I don't know.
Yeah. We're not ready for that one yet.
No. Maybe anyway.
We're not ready.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys think, man.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
It was a pleasure.
Well, you know, after all this, I think your DMs are going to be going sky high.
We're recording. That's why we do backups.
He's like, oh, this
Yeah.
guy has got emotional intelligence.
And he's live and direct. Live and direct.
I know why.
Yeah,
I know why
my
the
sound
sound
sound good now, and
was
then you
messed
see it
up
back and it
because
just
I
sounds
clocked
crazy.
when I was.
No. This was a very
Yeah, two
conversation.
two.
But I do
Very
feel like,
comprehensive.
yeah.
Look,
I
the
do
blue
feel
is in
like,
the green and the green's in the blue.
Like,
No, that's not how it works anyway.
cool and collected.
That's
But
how
I
I
do
did
feel
it.
like I
Look,
wouldn't want to see
Look, the
ugly
pink's in
sides,
the
do you
pink,
know what I mean?
the yellow's in the yellow, the green's in the
They're white ones,
green's in the
and the
blue,
ones, yeah,
and the blue's in the green.
You know, it's just
What's
like,
that?
Because
when
when
someone's called
Jay was
white,
talking-
like, I wouldn't want to see the ugly side.
Not at all. Scary, mate.
Whereas I can
It's like,
imagine.
surprise!
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise! Let me
I'm
unleash
on
the
the lash
devil.
line, you just need to talk. That's it.
Unleash the dragon.
Yeah.
Unleash the dragon.
Take me home and go on the lash.
I'm trying to go out with the girls, man.
He's trying to go with the girls, yeah. And Carl, yeah.
Yeah? Wants to go out. He wants to be outside.
You know? Thank you, Kamaru.
Oh, we need to take photos.
Yeah.
Yes, let's take a photo.
Yeah. How can we forget?
Oh, darn it to heck. Ow.
Oh, we
Let's
hit
take a
the
picture.
stop stream button.
Yeah.
So we're here as well.
Yeah.
End stream.
Give me the yeah. That's how I used to sing it.